Right, so I've got something very interesting, Michelle, in my hands as we launch the show today, and it's a simple question. And, I'd like to debate this maybe a little later on. And the question is, have Halloween decorations, become too scary? Have Halloween decorations become too spooky, too scary? So just think about that for a bit, and we'll discuss this a little later on, and maybe we can, gin up some examples. The other thing, which is Halloween-related, by the way, no sign of Fester. Did he send you a note or anything? Do you have nothing?
I have no notice from him.
All right, so
but he'll be here.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. 6:02 at the MJ Morning Show, 2 minutes into the program now, and zero Fester. No indication. Anyway, so what's the other Halloween thing that we need to address here on the show and maybe elsewhere? Think about this. All right, don't go silent. This is a radio show.
That we need to think, you and me.
Yeah. You
like
and
the two of us.
Yeah, the two of us.
Yeah. What do we need to think about? First of all, we need to go buy candy.
Well, that's it. That's what I'm getting at. We have no candy.
Mm-mm.
So usually you're buying candy early October. Historically, because you would yell at me for busting into the candy bags.
Well, I don't know. I don't get it in early October because I think it goes on sale even like maybe mid-October or the.
I don't know. But it goes on sale, really?
Yeah, I think they already started. If you went to maybe Walgreens, it might already be.
No, they rake you over the coals till the very end. Yeah, no, they the day after they'll put like Walgreens and CVS. They'll start doing clearance things like the Easter candy on sale the day after, Valentine's candy the day after Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when we were up in New York, it was like a Rite Aid maybe around the corner.
Yep.
There was a Rite Aid that actually had the Halloween candy half off on Halloween. And remember, we went through 3,000 pieces of candy.
That was incredible.
That was absolutely nuts.
And that was handing out one per person.
Yeah. So this was insane. This was Upper West Side, 95th and Central Park West.
Yeah.
Mid-block, just a half block off of Central Park. This is when we did a little stint up in Manhattan, and we were in a brownstone up there. A classic street where, like, Law and Order would be, filming, where, the detectives roll up, to somebody. Hey, glad you can make it, Fester. It's very distracting.
So am I.
Yeah.
I'm glad I can make it too. What's so distracting about this?
Just you walking in. We're 5 minutes into the show, and you're just strolling in.
You're 4 minutes and 11 seconds into the show.
Whatever.
Good morning, Fester.
Hey, Meech.
So what's amazing, though, is this neighborhood that we were in, and again, what I was saying, it looked like it could easily be in a Law and Order episode where the detectives, walk up to a brownstone and they're quizzing or questioning whoever's inside. But we had what did we calculate? It was like 3,050 or something. It was nuts, and we handed out one piece. It wasn't like, grab a handful out of the bucket. No, we were handing candy to the kids because we were warned that it gets very, very busy.
Right.
So we regulated the candy handout, and we ran out. And then I had to run down the street to a Rite Aid, and luckily they had, bags of, 263 pieces of this, 279 pieces of that. And I was very excited because the candy mid-Halloween, was already half off.
Already.
But,
Thank goodness.
I want to say like Walgreens and CVS, they hose you until November 1st. Yeah. I want to say, listen, I don't get, I guess it's a convenience thing. But, when you go into a Walgreens or a CVS, the prices are ridiculous. You get the same item for remarkably less at Target or at Walmart, for instance.
Okay.
I don't understand the business model. They're closing stores down.
Okay, they're closing stores because they expanded, improperly, maybe 10 years ago. But they're still in business.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
But the prices are just outrageous.
That's the business model.
Yeah, I realize that, and I know it's more of a convenience thing of having the drugstore in every corner. But let's circle back around.
We got to go today to buy the Halloween candy.
Yeah. So
do you have yours already, Fester?
We're not doing Halloween candy this year. We're going to be the boarded up house. We're going to be the darked out house. We're taking the kids out.
You're not even going to leave a bowl with stuff to say, take
way.
one, honor system?
You know what? Why don't you just put a sign in the yard that reads sex offender?
Oh, no.
I can't even be angry at you. That's so funny.
Just put a sign in the yard that says child predator.
No.
That's hysterical.
Fester.
That's what you ought to do. Holy crap.
Didn't they used to make like people with records have a certain color light? Or was it no light at all?
No light at all.
Okay.
Yeah, typically you were instructed if you're on a registry or if you're deemed a predator or a sex offender that you were not supposed to have your porch light on and that you do not hand out Halloween candy. That's something we've heard for years. So back to the 3,000 kids. It was insane. We handed out 3,000 plus pieces of candy. It was nuts. And now here we are on what is this, Gate Night? What are the different names? Like when I grew up as a kid up in New York, the 30th. So today's October 30th. It was known as Gate Night.
Is it Devil's Eve?
Yeah. So I think it's Devil's Night and Mischief Night. There are multiple names for the night before Halloween. Is there like a Florida term that's more prevalent? It seems to be geographical on what you call the day before Halloween. Why don't you look this up, Fester?
I've done a whole research thesis on it in the last 38 seconds.
Oh, including Cabbage Night?
Yeah, according to
the Today Show.
Yeah, they said it depends on where you live.
Yeah.
In many parts of the country, tricks and treats, mostly tricks, begin the night before Halloween, and they each have different nights depending on where you live.
All right. Depending on where you live, you may know Halloween Eve by a number of different names. Some folks in New Jersey call it Mischief Night. Those in Detroit call it Devil's Night. Midwesterners might say Gate Night. And some kids in parts of New England and Ohio call it Cabbage Night. I'm going to tell you right now,
Ew.
I grew up in New York, so I'm going to go with 20 miles outside of New York City. I was born in Queens, in Bay Terrace, but we moved when I was 3 years old to Rockland County, which is just 20 miles up the Hudson off of the Palisades Parkway. Just a stone's throw. I mean, tons of NYPD and like firefighters lived up in Rockland County, Nanuet area. So we knew it as Gate Night. So that was not the freaking Midwest. It was 20 miles north of Manhattan, and it was always called Gate Night.
Yeah.
Abso-freaking-lutely. I don't know. Do you remember when you grew up on Long Island out in, Five Towns or something?
I don't. We were out in Lindenhurst
All right.
and Massapequa
All right.
area.
So do you remember what they called it when you were a kid?
No,
All right.
I don't.
All right.
I think we moved when I was like in 4th grade.
All right.
Gate Night got its name.
You called it Food Night.
I called it, night before immense amount of candy night.
Mm.
Gate Night got its name because they would go around and open the gates to the animals.
Oh.
And like all the you'd wake up on the 31st and your animals would be roaming all over
Oh, really?
town. That's according to this.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were making that up
No.
for
I
2
would,
seconds.
I would think the Gate Night would refer to opening the gates of the cemetery.
Cabbage Night goes back to putting rotten vegetables on porches and smearing the windows.
With feces?
Or rotten vegetables.
Oh, okay.
That's called Crap Night.
It's called Crap Night.
His cabbage smells like
So
crap.
let's bring this full circle. Michelle and I have no candy for tomorrow, so
We'll go today before we go home.
we're gonna go today.
Yes.
Dude, you got to go to Costco. You got to get, if you're looking to get quantity, you got to go to a place like that. You get big bags.
Does Costco still have candy, or is it all sold out?
I'm sure they're ready to go through today and tomorrow, right?
That's the question. All right, just getting rolling. So we have to decide whether we're going to go to Walmart, Target, or Costco. Michelle?
We'll go where I want to go because I have to
great.
pick
Yeah.
the candy.
Yeah.
And
Oh, we've had candy fights. You know what? Let's shelve this for a minute. Let's get back into this later on because Michelle and I have always had, and Michelle has always overbought candy as well, except for the New York deal. But locally, you've always overbought.
that's not true.
It is true.
You're fabricating again.
We had a crap load left. All right, let's get into this little argument a little later on. Just getting started, folks. When we get back, The Voice. Am I talking about the TV show or something else? Next, it's the guy and the voice. And what the hell is going on with this? All right, I gotta lay this out and see what you guys think about the guy and the voice. You got to hear this. It's very interesting. There's audio to play next on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. Back in a second. Stand by. It's the MJ Morning Show. MJ, Fester, Michelle. Also, something that greeted me as I walked into the studio this morning was an Amazon Prime package.
We got packages?
Yeah, I got a package today addressed to my real name.
Ooh.
Yes, not to MJ, addressed to my legal name of Todd Schnitt. Here at the studio. So somebody deliberately sent me this package. There was no, like, gift note inside. You know, if you send somebody an Amazon gift, you can, enclose a little gift note that they print and jam inside. Nope. So I did open the package. I was intrigued instead of doing, like, mystery merch and just opening it up live on the air. So I did open up the package, and I will discuss later on what was inside, and I'm thinking it's a message. I'm thinking that somebody is sending me a message. Wish somebody would send me a massage.
Oh,
but no,
wow.
I got a message.
Okay.
All right, so I will discuss that a little later on. All right, on to the voice. Now, I'm not buying this. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't have biased the story right off the bat, but you know what? What's done is done.
What are you talking? What's the voice?
That's like an Italian mob thing, isn't it? Like, what's done is done. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
What's done is done. All right, so the voice deal is a thing I stumbled on a couple of days ago. I had it in the pile yesterday, just didn't get around to it. This dude shot this, like, 3-minute video where he claims that for his whole life, he was not speaking in his actual voice.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, my
What?
So this guy's claiming his entire life he was speaking in a voice that was not his. I found this kind of fascinating. Now, I'm not buying this. I'm not believing it. So I'm not going to present this like, oh, man, listen to this guy and, take him at face value. Here, listen to what he says. I've got like 3 parts here. I don't think I'm going to play all 3 parts, completely, but you'll get the point. All right, this is part number 1.
What you're hearing right now is my, what people would call my speaking voice. And this is the voice that I have spoken to my children, my partners, my family with since I was, maybe 14, 15 years old. And it doesn't bother me. This voice does not bother me. But this voice is the voice I speak with for a reason. And I am really curious if anyone else has noticed this about themselves.
Okay.
So when I started hitting first puberty, when I was, 11, 12, 13 years old, my mother...
So what was it? Did you hit puberty at 11, 12, or 13?
He had a long stretch.
Very long. It was elongated, very prolonged.
Yeah.
It was dragged out. All right, here we go.
started saying something to me. She would say, "You're mumbling. You're mumbling. You're always mumbling. Stop mumbling. You're mumbling. You're mumbling, 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 mumbling." That word mumbling came out of her mouth at me in every conversation for years when I hit about 11, 12, 13 years old. And so I would speak up. I would squeeze my voice. I would speak up here. This is the register I would speak in. You guys, if you've been on this channel for a while, this is how I speak. You guys know that.
That's the first clip. So the guy's laying out what he sounds like, and this is the way I speak. And, for those that know him, that this is the way I sound. And then it picks up with part number 2. Maybe I am going to play all this.
Yeah, I want to hear the mumbles.
All right, here's the... No, he's not. He doesn't mumble.
He doesn't mumble.
No.
He doesn't pay it off.
He's just saying that, no, there is,
Right.
There's a payoff. But when he was 11, 12, 13, his mom would say, stop mumbling. All right, don't get hung up on that.
Okay.
Listen to the voice that he's talking in right now.
And I was describing this to my partner a while back, and she asked, "So what does your voice sound like?" And I did something I have not done in my adult life ever about a year ago, which was to relax my throat and let noise come out of my face the way that it wants to come out of my face. This is my unaffected, unsqueezed voice. This is what my voice sounds like. And I realized I have been speaking in that high squeezed register my entire life. Speaking, singing, acting. It's on the radio for several years, using that voice.
On the radio.
And there's effort behind it. But it's such a reflex that doing this right now almost feels like faking it. I promise you I'm not. This is just not squeezing my chest and my throat to make my voice that higher register.
Thoughts? There's one more part. I'll play a little bit of the next one. I'm thinking that the lower register voice, that sounds fake to me. The first one, the higher pitched, higher register on this guy, that sounds like the real voice. It's when he's doing the lower register. And I saw Michelle as he was morphing his voice from the higher pitch to the lower pitch. To me, the lower sounds phonier and not natural.
But I'm not sure if you played it in the reverse, I might have thought the other way, right? Because it's how you hear somebody's voice the first time.
Yeah.
You kind of like your ears attuned to that as being like their natural voice.
Yeah, but he's trying to affect involuntary reflexes.
Yeah.
Like, you can't normally, you don't think about controlling your chest muscles to affect
No.
the tone of your voice. But if I was trying to just have sound come out of my mouth hole,
It's not hard to do.
it would be like this. But I don't think this is my regular voice. I think this is my regular voice when I talk with inflection and sometimes a little too
But
high.
as you can hear, it's not hard to change. It's not hard to go higher and lower. I think most people can probably do it. I don't know. I think that this is just content for clicks. I don't know if I'm buying this whole thing here.
Gentlemen, first of all, if you're doing this, stop it. Just trust me.
It's quite a difference from that to...
What you're hearing right now is my, what people would call my speaking voice.
Yep.
And this is the voice that I have spoken to my children. There are benefits not squeezing your voice like that. But I wonder if this has been something that you guys have noticed. Did you start speaking differently because someone didn't like the way you talked?
That's
Or was unprepared for your voice to change when you were, going through changes? in your life?
No, that's not the case. You mumbled. Your mother told you to stop mumbling.
Stop getting hung up on the
But
mumbling.
that's what he's bringing it back. Somebody didn't like your voice. Who didn't like his voice? His mother.
I know.
He needs to sit down with Freud.
But there's no. Oh, you think he has a mommy issue?
Yes, he has several mother issues.
Something.
My mother told me I mumbled, so I know I talk like this.
Right.
So he
like,
could
that's
have been.
weird.
He could have been like Norman Bates or something. Or
Ed
You know
Gein.
what?
Ed Gein. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Ed Gein inspired the whole psycho Norman Bates deal.
And this guy.
You know,
Yeah.
when he said that his partner asked him to demonstrate his real voice,
Right.
I would be like, also, maybe I'm going to pack a suitcase and you let me know when you work this out and be gone. Because I agree. Like, who goes through life making a different voice for how old is the dude? 30? So for 15 years, he's been talking in a fake voice to everybody and everywhere he goes?
So I do think, and I think you're guilty of it, and I'm guilty of it, that we have an on voice.
I don't have an on voice. I talk the Michelle.
When we're on the radio, or when we're doing something work related, or we're in front of clients, or I think there's as opposed to just, hey man, what's up? I don't know.
Michelle.
I think you project because you're talking into a microphone.
It's an inflection. It's a different tone.
But it's not. You don't really change your voice. I think
Yeah.
you're just animated and you're projecting.
Michelle, I sound the same whether I'm on the air right now or whether I'm with you at lunch or dinner. We're sitting at the house. We're commenting. Do I sound any different to you right now than I do in our regular daily interactions?
I think you're actually louder at home because you've taken to using the speakerphone, and then you talk into it as if the phone is like all the way across the room, and the kids and I are always yelling at you. The speaker's right there on the phone. You don't need to yell.
Yeah, they don't like me on the phone.
You are a shout phoner.
And listen,
Right?
I'm not a shout phoner.
You're a shout phoner.
All right. Anyway, so I don't know if I'm buying the guy's story. It sounds like the higher pitch was natural, and to me, the lower pitch, that sounded phonier to me. Anyway, I just thought it was kind of intriguing. All right. You ready for the Miss Manners? I don't know the last time we did a Miss Manners story, but this kind of fell into my lap. I stumbled upon this. I'm like, you know what? This is funny. So Miss Manners, kind of like what? An answer to like Dear Abby, back in the day,
Dear Abby was like life advice. What's Miss Manners? Is that like life advice, or is that like, I farted at the dinner table and Miss Manners like, oh no, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, that's sort of Miss Manners. Yeah.
It's like, at what point do you put the napkin across your lap? And how do you hold your utensils? And then how do you write a thank you note? Like, when is one appropriate? Or
I mean, but Dear Abby, you'd write about life's problems.
Right. Your husband's cheating on you.
Yeah, right.
Listen to the Miss Manners thing that I stumbled upon, which I think this appears online. It appears in, various newspapers online as a column. So this is what caught my attention. Dear Miss Manners, I'm at a restaurant eating spaghetti. And through my own carelessness, a meatball rolls off my plate and onto the floor, coming to rest near my feet. You know why I'm doing this, right?
I think so.
Should I let it be, leaving it for the wait staff to find and deal with, or should I dive down and pick it up, either with my hand or a napkin? If I do pick up the errant meatball, where does it go? So the response is, are you sure you want to wait that long for someone else to find it, presumably after the meal? Miss Manners would be afraid she would forget, only to be reminded upon squishingly standing up.
That's a legitimate reply. I can understand that. I wouldn't want somebody else to find it. I could take care of it myself.
Fearing the same outcome, not to mention an unpleasant reception, should she ever wish to return to the restaurant, like they're going to keep track, that's the guy that dropped the meatball.
The meatball dropper's
and
back.
Didn't pick it up. Oh, yeah, it's the meatball dropper.
Hey, Billy, meatball dropper, table 6.
You know what I do? Let me tell you what I do.
What?
So mismanners is like you pick up the freaking meatball. Okay, whatever. I would just kick it over to another table.
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
I'm a kicker.
I do some hacky sack with a meatball.
That's what you do with a meatball.
Hey, does anyone play hacky sack anymore? Remember hacky sack? That stupid, like, it was like a leather testicle toy that
It was like a bull sack, and you'd kick it.
Yeah, it was hacky sack.
I think it was like I think it's big in the hipster community.
Oh, really?
I think you're right.
I don't know that, but I feel like that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hang out with hipsters, but I feel like that's something that they would want to do.
I think you are a hipster.
No.
So Miss Manners says it should be picked up, remain in a napkin, and then warning the waiter that you're handing over a drop meatball. Just leave it on the freaking table. I mean, all right, I'm kicking it over to the next table. I'm turning it into that dude's problem over there. That's what I'm doing.
You should start a column, Mr. Bad Manners. Hey, MJ, what do I do if I drop a meatball? Pick it up and chuck it across the restaurant.
There you go. All right, 6:33 at the MJ Morning Show. Morons in the news next. It is a decent pile of morons in the news today. I've got some good stuff. So morons next, but first we need caller 7. Caller 7, 800-990-1047. Caller 7. If you're 7, you give me a 5-digit code, and hopefully it opens up the safe and you win $100,000 next. Here on Q105, 104.7 FM. Don't move. Plan B air conditioning is your plan for when your AC is busted. If your AC is not working, if it's not delivering the cold air that you desire to make your environment more pleasant, then you call Plan B air conditioning. Couple of reasons why. First of all, integrity, honesty. How about a 10% MJ discount? How about an instant 10% radio coupon? Yeah, you don't need Groupon. You got MJ Pon. That's it. You got MJ Pon right now. So if your air conditioning busts, you call Plan B Air Conditioning, 813-PLAN-B-AC, or planbairconditioning.com online, and you tell them, hey, you heard about them on the MJ Morning Show, and you want your 10% off. Simple as that. Honesty, integrity, they'll fix your system. They're not going to, roll you. They're not going to, rip you around the block on something. Just get it fixed for the right price. If you do need a new unit, they'll beat everyone by at least $500 on a great new air conditioning system like Daikin. Yep. It's planbairconditioning.com. Tell them that MJ sent you. Another company that I highly recommend for your home is Banco Overhead Doors. Bank on Banco. Banco, this is the best. Broken spring, you need a new garage door opener like a top-of-the-line LiftMaster that you can control on your phone. You go to work and you say, oh, my God, did I leave the garage door open? Hey, don't get all, fretty and everything. Just look at your phone. It'll tell you if you left your garage door open. You can see the video. Just push the button on your phone. You can close your freaking garage door from Dale Mabry and Fletcher. I'm seriously. Or if you want to open it, you can. Bottom line is, Banco's the best. Anything garage door related, for new items, for repairs, you want Banco. And don't forget about our contest going on. And we'll take entries until the end of next week. It's the Scary Garage Door Contest. They're giving away a $2,000 Clopay garage door with our Scary Contest. Go to mjmorningshow.com, scroll down to As Heard on the MJ Morning Show, and then you fill out the form and send in a picture of your scary garage door, whether it's busted and broken and falling off in pieces, or maybe you've got it decorated all scary. It's open to interpretation. The scariest garage door wins a brand new $2,000 garage door from Banco. BancoDoors.com. BancoDoors.com. Tell them MJ sent you. All right, traffic's on. We hit the safe next. Morons in the news coming up for Shriner and traffic. But first, the safe. And it's Eddie in Gibsonton. Eddie, Cousin Eddie, welcome to the MJ Morning Show. Eddie, I need a 5-digit code to open up this safe. And if it does open, you win $100,000 in cash right now. So, Eddie, give me a 5-digit code.
12379.
Okay, let's enter that number. Here we go. 12379. Eddie, that did not open the safe.
It did not open its safe.
No, it did not. Eddie, thank you for trying, though. I really appreciate you listening to the show, and hopefully this negative experience of the safe not opening and chucking $100,000 into your lap, hopefully that's not going to spoil your MJ Morning Show experience for days to come.
No.
Okay, well, thank you, Eddie. That's very comforting to hear. Because that's my biggest nightmare, that, someone calls in, they finally get through, and the safe doesn't open, and it's like, FMJ.
Never listening to you guys again.
No, I'm going over to Bob and Judd or whatever. The Nancy Alexander show or something,
I tell you, listen, don't insult Bob and Judd by putting them in the same sentence with other people.
All right.
Where's that from, Pastor?
Oh, it's not a currently used zip code.
What?
Yeah.
That should also be a requirement. It should be a currently used zip code.
12379. That sounds like it would be up near, again, like near Albany or something. All right. Fester, 7:30-ish. Will your kids be in the car?
Hadley will be.
I've got to run some. Why is that? Well, where's your son? Would you leave him at a campground somewhere? Where's your kid?
We've abandoned him.
Yeah.
Thought he'd be tough. He says, "I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna run away." And I was like, "Deuces."
Just drop them off in the Ocala National Forest.
No, they go to different schools.
Oh, okay.
So Hudson gets dropped off a little earlier than Hadley. So at 7:30, I'll have Hadley.
All right. So Hadley, I got to call her because I just want to run a term by her to see if she's heard of this particular term. All right. Morons in the news here on the MJ Morning Show. Caught doing 104 miles per hour, driving drunk, with an infant in the car. That's not good, officer.
Oh.
Oh. And there is the twist. A cop in Wauchula. What the hell? A Wauchula Police Department officer was arrested for driving drunk, according to the Wauchula Police Chief, Ron Curtis Jr., around 1:30 a.m., Jeffrey Dylan Johnson was off duty, caught doing 104 in a 60. That's
super speeder.
That's super speeder. We had a couple of super speeders on the Howard Franklin Bridge on the way in this morning. So 104 in a 60 on East Main Street near Airport Road out in beautiful downtown Wauchula. His infant kid was in the vehicle at 1:30 in the morning at the time of the arrest. So Officer Johnson was charged with DUI with a person underage 18 in the vehicle, a blood alcohol level of over 0.15, and then dangerous excessive speeding. Yeah, it's not good for your career, officer. So that was the setup shocker, doing 104, driving drunk, infant in the car. Yeah, not a good look for you, officer.
Is there a reprimand in his permanent file?
Oh, I think it's going to be beyond the reprimand. I'm thinking that this is I'm thinking there's a job opening in the Wauchula Police Department.
Can't you give him some desk duty for a while?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No.
The incident is disappointing for me personally, for our department, and for our community, said Chief Curtis. Our officers are sworn to uphold the law and to serve with integrity and professionalism, both on and off duty. As Chief of Police, I have pledged to be transparent and accountable in all matters involving this department, and that commitment will continue as we address this situation openly and responsibly.
The chief is right. You can't argue with that.
Yeah, Johnson is kind of a new hire. Officer Johnson was hired last Monday. No, I'm kidding. Look at Michelle's. Andrew,
my gosh.
Andrew, take Michelle's camera. Michelle's like, whoa,
Monday.
You know,
What?
like buckwheat seeing a ghost in the old Our Gang videos.
He doesn't even have
or
100 hours
movies
on the job.
Right. He's not even past the probation.
No, when was he hired?
No, he was hired in 2023. Yeah. So, but he's still new. Johnson was hired by the Wauchula Police Department in 2023. He's been placed on administrative leave without pay pending the outcome of an internal affairs investigation. I'm thinking that a career change is probably in the cards for Officer Jeffrey Dillon, in quotes, Johnson. Holy crap.
Can he get a job at the Wauchula Parks Department or something? Or pick up waste or something? I don't know.
Yeah,
Can I make a confession to you?
He's going to be on the side of the road with a reflector vest with those little grabber tongs. You know?
Can I make
You know what I want to do? I was Michelle, you know what I was thinking? You know the grabber tongs
Yeah.
that they use to clean up the trash on the side of the
Yeah.
I want to use those in the salad bowl for Thanksgiving dinner.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever thought about using grabber tongs? I mean, so you could grab your salad from the other side of the table. You know, you don't have to pass the bowl.
Salad tongs.
You pass the grabber salad tongs.
They have a bigger fork space.
Oh, yeah.
Like debris grabbers are like pinchers.
Oh,
so unless you
yeah.
want to take lettuce like one leaf at a time.
No, you can grab a whole bunch. I'm
Maybe.
telling you, I want to grab the grabbers, and instead of using like the regular salad forks or whatever, or the what is the
Tongs?
Yeah, tongs. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Instead, I want to use the grabber for salads from now on, so I could be like 3-4 feet away and just grab my salad with the bowl in the middle of the table. Anyway, so yeah, I don't think that Jeffrey Dillon Johnson, I don't think that he's going to be long for the Wauchula Police Department. You know what it doesn't say? I want to know, was the infant properly restrained in the vehicle?
That would be another charge, right?
Right.
I don't see that in the charging information here, but I wonder if the infant was in a car seat. What is this guy doing out at 1:15 in the morning, doing 104 and a 60 with an infant in the car? What the hell's going on here?
Obviously, he's racing to get home because he knew it was 1-something in the morning.
Out in Wauchula.
I have never been to Wauchula.
Oh, I have.
Yeah.
I've been driven through Wauchula. I flew over Wauchula after Hurricane Charlie. I was up in the Fox 13 chopper with Captain Randy, and we flew right. Was it? Does 27 go through there? What is that?
17?
Is it 17?
Is it 20? I can't see
No,
that.
it's 17. Yeah. So we flew. There was an old silver water tower that said Wauchula on it, and I remember seeing that knocked over on its side. I have a.
Are you sure you're not thinking of Arcadia?
Oh, you know what? Maybe that was Arcadia.
Yeah.
No, but I was through Wauchula as well.
All right. The water tower I thought was Arcadia.
Maybe it was the water. Listen, it's 2024. It's 21 years ago.
I mean,
right?
and Wauchula and Arcadia. I mean, you put them both in a bowl.
Well,
Tell me the difference.
I don't even know where either of those places are.
They're pretty close to each other.
Yeah, right.
They're very close. But I flew after Hurricane Charlie in the Fox 13 chopper. I flew 300 feet above Arcadia and Wauchula. We rolled into Charlotte Harbor, then cruised to and then made our way north.
I don't think flying over Wauchula constitutes going to Wauchula.
You know what? I think you're right. I think but I've driven through Wauchula as well, dude.
All right.
I'm saying.
Oh my gosh! No, you did not.
I mean,
What?
Swear to it right now.
I swear I've driven through Wauchula.
Again, I don't think driven through even constitutes been to.
Right.
You have to stop and go to the downtown or go to a restaurant or something, or have an experience in a town.
Have a drink with Officer Dillon.
Yeah, right. Maybe the chief of police will invite us down for a tour of all 3 blocks.
All right, 6:52 at the MJ Morning Show. Next, more on in the news. Oh, God. Pervert snaps photos up a girl's skirt inside a Long Island Target. Her dad catches him.
That's a beating.
Yeah, this sicko with a cell phone taking photos up a 13-year-old girl's skirt inside a Target store on Long Island, busted after the kid's dad caught him in the act. Akil Ahmad, 53. Bent down and secretly snapped the disgusting pictures as she browsed greeting cards inside a store last Sunday. This is a Target out on Long Island in Suffolk County. Her father, who police did not name, immediately confronted him, but Ahmad allegedly bolted from the store, leaving customers stunned. The teen was terrified, according to police investigators. Detectives tracked down Ahmad, arrested him inside his car at an intersection not far away. Ahmad is charged with unlawful surveillance, endangering the welfare of a child, was being held overnight. Investigators are now working to determine whether Ahmad may have recorded or photographed other victims. Well, of course he did. He just finally got caught. This sick. You got to be aware of these pervs, and not just kids or teenage girls or women. So, I mean, if you're 20, 30, 40, 50 years old, you just be aware of some creep like, loitering or hovering because they could be upskirting you. You never know. You got a bunch of sickos out there. Public service announcement here on the MJ Morning Show on Q105. All right, 6:54. When we get back, 7 o'clock hour starts. When we return, fake food, lost mail, all kinds of crap coming up next. Fake food, lost. Oh, and the exercise craze. I want to know if anyone listening has seen someone doing this exercise craze.
Okay.
Yeah, and you look like an idiot. If you're doing this, you look like a complete moron. All right, hold on. That's next on the MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM. My friend WeatherTight Mike will put PGT custom windows and doors in your home with perfect installation. It's the total package. So when you get PGT custom windows and doors, you know that they're Florida made, Florida designed. They're made for our climate, made for our hurricanes, made for our tropical activity, made to last. But it's beyond just having a great window and door product. You also have to have top-notch, expert, perfect installation. You can have the best window and door. If it's not installed right, it's a mess. Hey, listen, I know a deal. I don't want to, be too specific, but somebody from the RV world with a nice house years ago, really nice house. The windows were not installed right. They were leaking, and then they had to undergo years later a huge project to replace windows. So that's an example of windows were not installed properly. WeatherTight Mike, you get the total package. When you need windows and doors, folks, when you need replacements, get WeatherTight Mike, get them installed right. $200 rebate per door right now, $100 rebate per window. WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Mike, don't forget the cookies, and tell them that MJ sent you. Another tip on fixing up your house is who to call when you need roofing work. If your roof is damaged, if you have a leak, maybe there's still some hurricane damage that has not been fixed from last year. Maybe there's an exacerbation of an issue because of the hurricanes. Whatever the deal is. Or maybe it's just your roof is old and it needs to be replaced. This is where you call Westfall Roofing. So who should you call to do your roof? Westfall Roofing. Westfall's about to embark on a project to do the roof on my home. So, listen, if I trust Westfall Roofing to do the roof on my house, I think it's crystal clear you can count on them to do the roof on your house. So any roofing issue you have, call Westfall, have them come out, take a look, get on your roof, fly the drone, whatever needs to be done to get your roof in tip-top shape. WestfallRoofing.com. Tell them that MJ sent you. Traffic's on 656. MJ Morning Show back in a minute. Morning show. Michelle, calm down. I mean,
calm down.
I thought it was a valid response. All right, Fester, do you think that Michelle was maybe a little bit prickly?
She's a little on edge with that.
Yeah.
That whole exchange.
Okay, that's because you don't know that happens every time a purchase is made.
Well, but
so it's not just right now. It's, at 10:30, a purchase is made.
Michelle,
at 2 p.m., a purchase is made. And then he comes running out of his office. Did somebody just buy a shopping something or some pens from Target
Michelle,
that are going to be shipped? Did you just purchase something from Amazon?
Stop with that high-pitched voice.
Do you get every alert on your phone that they buy?
Yes.
Are you that person where the bank tells you every time your card was
Listen, it's not the bank. It's American Express. All right. So,
tell me how annoying that is.
Listen to me. This was odd, Michelle. At 6:57, just minutes ago at 6:57, suddenly my phone vibrates, lights up, and I see a charge for $103.48 from Southwest Airlines. How would I know that you're over there during the commercial break spending money on Southwest?
You just need to ask me, first of all, in a more calm way, because you do everything that you ask is in this alarmist. Did you just spend $104 on Southwest? And it's like, oh my God.
No,
Yes, I did.
First, Fester, did I sound like that?
You are an alarmist for every question.
Fester.
Everything.
Yeah.
Fester,
Everything is an alarm.
You looked up like you were you were in distress.
Yes.
And you said, "Did you just spend $103 on Southwest Airlines?" And in your head, it seems so implausible.
Yes,
that this
at
happened.
6:57 in the morning, in the middle of a commercial break, while you and Michelle are just yakking over there. So while you guys are yackulating, she's buying something on Southwest. That was the furthest thing from my mind. I thought it was suspicious, and I'm like, did somebody just spend 104, 103, whatever it was? It's the exact number is $103.48 on Southwest. So I get this alert on the phone.
Yeah, we get it. We know how phone alerts work.
Michelle, may I ask why you're spending $103.48 on
I am now free to move about the country.
Are you escaping me?
I'm escaping.
I mean, $100 on Southwest doesn't get you very far, does it?
No, Southwest has gotten crazy.
It doesn't get you to Atlanta anymore, right?
So, Michelle, hold on.
Right? I mean, does it?
This one is getting me across the country, buddy.
Michelle,
I'm going.
Can you please? Michelle,
I love you.
Michelle, can you tell me why you just spent $103.48 on Southwest?
I had to arrange travel for one of our children.
Okay. All right, so you're not leaving me.
You keep this act up.
Yeah, keep it up. Keep it up, buddy.
You're not escaping me just yet?
It's just you don't understand. Every single thing you say is with this alarmist aura about yourself and your tone, and it's like, it's about everything. Like if the gate rings, you're like, "Did you order something from Amazon? Are you expecting something today? What is it?
Yeah.
What is it? Do you know what it is?" And I'm like, "Oh my God!" I try to order from Amazon when I have a bundle of stuff so that, something's not trickling in every day. And so I'm like, I don't know what's coming today. It could be the dog treats. It could be, mascara.
Could be the greenies.
Yes. I mean,
the 19 pounds of greenies you order at a time.
Right. And I'm just like, whatever it is. Just bring it in. I'll open it up and check it off. And
may I ask?
Sometimes it's laundry detergent.
First of all, $103 on Southwest is very, very cheap these days.
And that's why I'm buying it now.
Which kid is it for?
The daughter. Does it matter?
Where's she going?
Back to school after Christmas break.
So you bought a ticket for the first week or two of January?
Yes.
Hold on. From where to where?
From Tampa to Hartford.
For $103?
Okay.
That's pretty good.
That's why she bought it.
I'm praising you. Praise me. All right.
Took a while to get to the praise part.
Oh my goodness.
Because I'm like, also kind of the shock was we just tried to buy some Southwest tickets from Tampa to Hartford. Or I'm sorry, we tried to buy Southwest tickets from Hartford back to Tampa, and they were $656 a ticket.
Yes.
Southwest has gone crazy. Southwest used to be that airline that you went to for like a good fare. And now Southwest they've just turned the whole frickin' airline upside down. You know, with the open seating's going to be gone after January 27th or whatever. No more bags flying free after that was the mainstay of their whole existence forever. Why do the other airlines hate bags? Bags fly free on Southwest, and now, of course, they don't. So now Southwest hates bags now, too.
They hate them.
Yeah, but then, I mean, we're getting better rates on JetBlue, on Delta, on American, on United. When we search for fares, it's like, what has happened to beloved Southwest? What the hell have they done to that airline?
I can't think of a company that's made me care less about them more quickly than Southwest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go out of my way to avoid their no-frills service.
So, Michelle, I was also shocked that you were able to, I guess, a chart.
You were alarmed that I was able to purchase such a cheap fare?
Well, I didn't know that you purchased it. I thought maybe I was hacked, but I thought the hacker got a really low fare on Southwest, and I was kind of intrigued by that, too.
You think you're hacked like every other day because that's how you run at me with every little purchase. I mean, everything. It's like, I thought I was hacked. Oh, my gosh.
You know, Michelle, hold on. In my experience, I've known hackers to be very frugal.
Exactly.
And really comparison shop.
Don't you think they would go for the $300 fare? I mean, I bought the lowest fare, so they would have bought the $300 one.
What they need to hack is Kayak, where they can compare all the rates at one time.
Oh, or Kayak.
Oh my god!
Hacker travel site.
Kayak.
That's great.
Instead of kayak, it's Kayak. All right. Well, no, I'm very impressed that you were able to buy any fare on Southwest for $103.48. So it was very, very frugal.
You're welcome.
All right. So I mentioned a couple of things before the break, but listen, this is a spontaneous show. You never know what's going to pop up like $103.48 charge in the middle of a commercial break on Southwest Airlines. All right. So this is an exercise thing, and I want to know, has anybody actually seen this? I've heard about this. This is not new. I know that I've seen this now for maybe a year or two, that it's catching on, but I guess it's catching on even more. Have you seen the people that are doing quadrobics?
Oh, what is that?
Quadrobics, exercising called quadrobics. It's when you walk around on all fours like a dog.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It sounds like it'd be really good for your core.
It's a primal fitness trend, and they call it quadrobics. And there are many ways to do this. You do a whole series of exercises while you're on all fours, or you're walking on all fours. So there are people apparently that will be out in a park or in on a track or out in the neighborhood, and they're walking on all fours like a dog.
Mm. Do they have knee pads and gloves on?
Well, so I guess that's an option if you want to, prevent maybe knee scrapage or maybe burning holes in the knees on your $700 Lululemon pants.
No, I'm not into that.
I think it'd be more aerobic if you were on your feet, like the balls of your feet and your palms, like ready to attack instead of like crawling.
Yeah, I'm not. Do they have a video or a picture?
Yeah, I'm sure there are.
People are scuttling, crawling, bounding around on all fours.
What's it called again?
It's quadrobics. Hey, are there any quadrobics adopters out there? Are there any people listening that exercise on all fours? Are you walking around your neighborhood after work like a dog? Maybe you have your wife walking you on a leash. That's a whole different thing. All right. 800, Let me give the phone number out. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. Yeah, Festa found the video online of a woman on a football field.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, she has gloves on, and I'm not doing that.
You know what? I could see how it'd be a hell of a workout.
It looks like a panther stalking or
Right,
something,
Exactly.
All right, if there are any people that do quadrobics, or, hey, if you've witnessed some freak bag in your neighborhood walking like a dog on all fours or galloping like they're, some kind of a Florida panther getting ready to pounce on prey, if you've seen this, so if you do it or if you've just seen it, Call us. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. Yeah, this is a video of a girl like on a high school track. You know, the football field in the middle, then the track around the whole perimeter of the football field. And she's on the grass. She's now on the track. She's all over the place.
All right. She acknowledges that while it's an incredible workout, I don't know if there's audio on this, while it's fun and good exercise.
Let me see. Hit play.
All right, here we go.
Just push play. Just push play.
No audio.
Just crappy
but
music.
She says that the title says, while it's fun and good exercise, the reactions to quadrobics are diverse. So,
and diverse.
And I always say diverse.
I think you said diverse. So.
Diverse.
Diverse. So, Michelle, you wouldn't be into quadrobics?
No, that looks freaky.
It does. It looks very, very strange. You know, the other thing, which I have seen, not that much, but the other enhanced walking exercise deal is...
What, speed walking?
Well, no, that's been around forever.
I don't know.
Come on.
What? Weightlift?
No.
Walking with bands?
No. Well, I when I walk, I wear a 20-pound weighted vest. Nope, not that either.
Walking backwards.
Yes. So the other thing is people swear on walking backward is a thing. All right, hang on. I think we have a quadrobic call. Let me grab line 4. Hi, good morning, MJ Morning Show. Let's say hi to Jill and Holiday. Hello, Jill. Welcome to the MJ Morning Show.
Sweetheart. Hi, Michelle. How everybody?
Hello.
Hold on. Did you call me sweetheart?
I did. That's what I do. I call people hon. I call people sweethearts. I call. You know what? I've been told in the past by people who are like, "You're calling my husband a sweetheart."
Oh, like, listen, I have no problem. I thought it was very sweet. You know, I call people sugar bleeps.
Oh.
No.
There you go.
I'm kidding. All right, so Jill, do you do quadrobics and walk on all fours like a dog?
So, in a way, it's kind of different. So what I do is I have this twisting board that I work on, and you work your abs, and then what you do is you bend over, and when you work it like that, it works your arms, your butt, your torso, it works everything. But yeah, you're on all fours, but you're twisting 100%, and you're like getting this huge workout. And yeah, but you're on all fours.
Do you listen to music?
I do.
Like, come on, baby, let's do the twist.
No, actually, I'm a big Fleetwood Mac fan.
Oh, wow.
And I've seen them twice, and no, I jam out to Fleetwood Mac and Led Zeppelin.
Come on, hold me, hold me.
I just get down in it,
Come on.
you just twist. And it is kind of like the twist from like back in the 70s. But
listen, I want you to do. I want you just to hit the neighborhood tonight and walk like a dog for 2 miles. That's what I want you to do up in Holiday. All right.
Can I ask you another question while I have you?
Now I'm getting quizzed. Yes, Jill. What is the question for me?
I am originally from Alaska.
Wow.
And I have lived down here. My family, we've been down here for 3 years. And I cannot drive over the bridges. Is there any kind of something that you can tell me to get over those goddamn bridges?
Well, hold on a minute. Hold on. Oh, we got GD bridges. Hey, you know, that's not going to fly on Joy FM. I'll tell you that right now.
Don't call to that station.
Yeah, don't call Joy. Don't call K-Love with that. I'm telling you. All right. So, wow, you have a phobia over driving on the Howard Franklin, the Courtney Campbell, the Gandhi, the Sunshine Skyway?
I don't have a problem on those bridges. I have a problem on, I think it's called the Bayshore Bridge.
Oh, the Bayside Bridge.
The Bayside Bridge in Pinellas County?
Oh, my gosh. So when I drive over it, the thing that gets me is that it bounces.
Oh, yeah. You know
like
what?
When you drive over it, you're not just driving on a road. It's like you're bouncing on a bounce house.
Yeah, because that was designed with collapsomatic technology. So
is that like legit?
Yeah, Collapse-O-Matic. So here's the deal on that. To fund the bridge, they had a contest on what date the bridge will actually collapse.
And
Are you telling me that bridge is going to collapse?
Yeah. So when they built the bridge back in what was it, the early 90s or so?
Yeah, it's a fairly new bridge. I remember there was a long time before the Bayside Bridge was ever built.
Yeah, so they did a raffle. You guess the date that the bridge is actually going to collapse.
And you got like one ticket for $5, but like 3 tickets for $10.
Yeah, and then so when the bridge actually collapses, they took all the money and they put it in an annuity to help fund the bridge. And then when the bridge actually collapses, I think there's like $1.6 million in the prize payout fund when the bridge actually collapses.
Mm-hmm.
So if anyone picked the actual date, then they win the $1.6 million.
So I was asking for advice to just get over the fucking bridge.
Oh my God!
All right, easy now.
Holy
Listen,
jeez!
Loose lips here, Jill.
All right, Jill,
Easy.
you can't drop the
bridge,
you can't drop the F-bomb.
Okay, sorry. So I just asked advice to get over the darn bridge.
Yes, much better. Tell you what, those foul-mouthed Alaskans. Jill. Listen, I can tell you're getting amped up here and your blood pressure has climbed. Jill, I'm kidding. There's no Collapse-O-Matic technology.
All right, so you're being honest with me. Like, it's legit. It's okay.
Yeah, it's the bridge is obviously it's part of it gives, and the bridge is not going to collapse. I just made up Collapse-O-Matic technology. Jill, there is nothing wrong.
This is why I listen to you, and this is why I love you so much.
All right, so Jill, seriously, on the bridge, the bouncing you feel is the shock absorbers of your car going over a slightly bumpy road.
Yeah, I don't think the bridge is actually flexing and bouncing.
The bridge isn't moving with all of these vehicles on it. It's your car riding out bumps.
Jill, listen to me. You can drive over any bridge in town, the Bayside Bridge included. Nothing is going to collapse. You are okay. Get your Alaskan butt in your car, and you know what? I want you to do some breathing exercises while you drive the bridges of Tampa Bay.
I want you to be amazing, and I want you to give. This is what I need.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to get in the car with you and drive with you.
I would love that. Oh, MJ,
that's a great idea.
You want to? I will show you my anxiety going through over these bridges.
Only if Michelle can come along and sit in the back seat.
All right, so Jill.
All right,
Jill, hold on.
Of course.
In all seriousness, and in an effort to help you, I went to a website that you might have heard before called Google. And I went to this website called Google, and all I typed in was Bayside Bridge. The first thing that pops up is Bayside Bridge, Pinellas County, the Wikipedia. And then you know how it has like questions that other people ask? Mm-hmm. The first question is, why is the Bayside Bridge so bumpy? And it goes on to say the Bayside Bridge is bumpy due to a construction practice that is called chambering.
No, cambering.
Cambering. Whatever I said, it's called cambering.
Cambering.
On the southern portion and northbound span, which involves intentionally.
So what, they just messed up on their construction?
No. It intentionally arches the concrete slabs upward. The slabs were designed to settle into a flat position after being put into place, but they never fully settled as intended. So you have a little bit of a bounce, but the bridge is fine. All right? Jill, I got to take a break, but please, Jill, you're not going to die on any bridges, okay?
All right. Well, I would like Michelle in the front seat, and I'd like you in the back seat, delegating both of us.
Okay, send me an email.
If I could plan that, I sent you an email.
Okay.
I will give you my number. But yeah, no, I would love to just do it a couple of times.
Okay, all right. Well,
Jill,
this sounds like it could be a good Instagram post. All right, so Jill, I got to take a break. Send me an email again, mj@mjmorningshow.com, and just make the subject line Alaska Wacko F-bomb dropper, okay? All right, well, I got to go. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye.
Okay.
All right, Michelle, we're getting in a car with her.
You can get in a car with her.
No, we're both getting it. She wants you in the front seat.
You two have fun.
I'm not going for a ride with a stranger.
Stranger,
Sorry.
stranger danger.
Yeah.
I got to take a break. 7:22 at the MJ Morning Show. When we get back, we start an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ. Michelle Fester, coordinate Hadley next. I've got to ask Hadley a teenage question, kind of along the 6-7 lines, but it's not 6-7. I've got a whole Halloween pile we got to get. Man, we're loaded. You do not want to miss the next segment. An hour and 20 minutes nonstop MJ, moments away here on Q105, 104.7 FM. So Zero Res has the October special going on for another couple of days, today and tomorrow. So it is going to run out. The October special ends at the close of business tomorrow on October 31st. Folks, get 3 rooms of carpet clean for just $119. With Zero Res. Zero Res means zero residue. They don't leave the chemicals, the soaps, the gook, the mung that the other carpet cleaning companies do. They use the chemicals. Leaves a residue. The residue that's left attracts dirt faster. So your carpets get dirtier faster. Why would you do that? Use Zero Res. They use Zero Water. It's a process that does not leave a residue. That's why the company's called Zero Res. And right now, get 3 rooms of carpet clean for just $119. Tell them MJ sent you. Go to ZeroResTampaBay.com. You can call the phone number, or you can book online. But you got to tell them MJ sent you. ZeroResTampaBay.com. All they leave is clean. You know what Plan B air conditioning leaves? They leave a cool house and an air conditioning system that is humming along perfectly. If you need air conditioning repair at any point, it's going to break, folks. I mean, listen, you might be on a good roll right now, and your AC's been working well for years and years, but it is going to break. When it does bust, you call Plan B Air Conditioning. 813-PLAN-B-AC. How about an instant coupon? You mention me, MJ, you get 10% off. So you call Plan B Air Conditioning, say you listen to the MJ Morning Show. Hey, I want that MJ discount of 10% off. It's really that easy. Highly trained, highly honest, total integrity. Don't get taken for a ride. If you do need a new system, they're 100% honest about it. They're not going to try to sell you a new system when something can be repaired for hundreds instead of spending thousands. It's PlanBAirConditioning.com. Tell them MJ sent you. Traffic's on 724 MJ Morning Show. Back in a minute.
In Hillsborough.
Fester, Michelle. Let's do it. Hour 20 minutes nonstop, MJ. First thing I want to do is get Hadley on the phone. Is Hadley available? Did you call him and prep them or no?
Oh, I said to expect a call.
Did you tell her to drop the F-bomb like our crazy bridge lady?
Like Jill?
Right.
You roped yourself into taking a drive over a bridge?
How old did Jill sound?
I don't know.
What do you think?
Anywhere from
30s to
75.
40s? No, she didn't sound 75.
She could have. I don't know. She's a little...
Let me call Allison, Fester's wife, driving Hadley to school right now. 813.
By virtue of her calling people darling and honey, I put her at 60.
Yeah. Oh,
But then she dropped the F-bomb and she used the GD.
Yeah,
No,
a lot of foul-mouthed old ladies.
You know what? Yeah. Gosh, she's got a mouth like Jewel. I wonder if she's got a crooked snake. You know, she's from Alaska. And remember, Jewel had that little snaggletooth going on.
Listen, a kilcher.
What if she's got a snaggle?
Hello, Mr. MJ.
Hello, Hadley.
How are you?
I am well. Are you ready for the next edition of Hadley? Please define the slang. Are you ready?
Oh, God, it better not be gooning. If you say gooning, I'm hanging up.
Hold on. It better not be gooning?
Yes.
It's not gooning, but you've piqued my interest. What is gooning?
Gooning is when dudes play with themselves.
Oh, my God. Fester, what is going on here? Michelle just collapsed.
God, are you okay, Mr. Show?
Miss Hadley, should you be talking about that kind of thing?
What the hell?
I mean, people talk about it at my school.
Oh, my goodness.
I've never heard that term before, Hadley.
This show has just been one surprise after another for the last half an hour. From the Southwest purchase that popped up on my phone to Jill with the bridge crap and now gooning. No, Hadley, it's not gooning.
Is it 6-7?
No, it's not. We already did 6-7.
Just sit back and listen, kid.
It's not 6-7. All right, you ready?
Yes.
What is I know ball?
Ligma.
No, don't. Dude, what is going on with your daughter?
Dude, you should hear these kids in middle school these days.
Hold on. You're Hadley, you're 14 now?
Yes, and I don't know what I know balls is.
No, it's not I know balls.
I know ball. No, listen, Ligma, Room 40. I heard all these things with Chloe and Julian for the past 5 or 7 years. No.
Have you heard of Imagine Dragons?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. Yeah. Stop it. I just brought you. Will you stop it?
Hadley, that's so great.
What is going on here? Yeah, I heard all those jokes. Chloe did the Imagine Dragons joke at least 400 times over what a 5, 6, 7 year period, Michelle?
So
7.
Oh my God. I'm going to hang up on your kid.
Oh, we got it all going on with Hadley today.
All right. What are you hopped up on? That's what I want to know. What'd you eat? You ate what? Fruity Pebbles Tricks?
No, we have the new we have the new crack flavored Pop-Tart at the house.
That's what it sounds like.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
all right.
Crack tarts. All right. So I know ball is the latest slang, I guess, Gen Z and Gen Alpha. So you're Gen Alpha. My kids are more Gen Z. But
I'm Gen Z.
I know. Say it again.
I'm Gen Z.
You're Gen Z too?
She was born
2011.
She's an 11 kid.
Oh, so Gen Z is 2012. So no. Gen Z is
I don't know.
What is it? So you think? All right, let's just go with your Gen Z. All right. So I know ball is the latest phrase which is being used all over the place, but apparently I'm about to educate you on this. So I know ball. And there are alternatives. So I know ball, you know ball, they know ball. And essentially, knowing ball translates quite literally to understanding ball sports. Like you understand football, you understand baseball, you understand basketball. So, for instance, Taylor Swift made a similar statement in her song "So High School," saying in the lyrics, "You know how to ball, I know Aristotle," or something to that effect. So, you know ball, it's a way to suggest that you kind of know the score, you know what's going on when it comes to sports. Wow, so I taught you something today. Wow, look at that.
Well,
Yep.
she taught you something also with gooning.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be straight.
All right.
I mean, if anything, it's an even exchange.
All right, so it's a give and take situation. All right, fine. All right. All right, Hadley,
Yes, sir.
have a nice day at school, and thank you for the entertainment. Have a good one.
Remember, keep your goon streak up.
I don't know what that means.
I don't want to know what that means. Goodbye,
we're
Hadley.
we're
Thank
hanging
you.
up now.
I just hung
Text
up.
me what that means, Hadley.
I just hung up.
Have a good day, kid.
Hey, I got some new audio bites. So remember, what was the audio bite that we pulled yesterday? From a sound bite we had, I wanted to get something ISO'd.
Oh yes, I remember. Was it? Oh God, was it Where Your Mama At?
Yeah,
Where your mama at?
that's great.
Where your mama at?
That's from the Polk County Davenport wacko mother that ran on the bus to confront some kids who claimed were bullying her son. But then it turned out that actually her kid was the actual bully on the bus, but this was the mother caught on video on the bus saying,
Where your mama at?
I love it.
Yeah,
Where your mama at?
That's like, where Joe Mama at?
she got.
Where your mama at?
Where's Joe Mama?
Back in the early days of the MJ and BJ morning show, we'd go out to like remotes. We'd go out to, some car dealership or what, and we'd always have people come up and say, "Where Joe Mama at?" Where Joe Mama at? So
Where your mama at?
kind of reminds me.
Where your mama
All right, so that was yesterday's great new ISO soundbite, which I'm sure will pop up continuously over, well, however long the MJ morning show actually lasts.
Where your mama at?
But I've got two new ones with the escaped monkey story from yesterday.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So if you were listening yesterday, we had the story about the escaped monkeys in
Mississippi.
Mississippi, Mississippi. And it turned out that the story got conflated. The story got turned around. And the story was that these research monkeys escaped from an overturn. Of course, the truck that overturns has research monkeys inside. It's just a given. All trucks that overturn have angry wasps or hornets or bees in them, or clearly a whole bunch of research monkeys.
Of all the trucks.
Or zebras. They just escape. All right.
Have they caught the last monkey?
Or Andrew points at beer. Yeah.
Yeah. Have they caught the last monkey? Because yesterday when we were talking, one monkey was still on the loose.
Well, they shot a bunch of monkeys.
They killed them. Yeah, they shot them.
I felt really bad about this. They shot a bunch of monkeys. But then the original story was that the monkeys were from Tulane University and they were infected with COVID and herpes. Or what was it, right?
And like STIs.
STIs.
I don't know. Was it just herpes?
You know what? I still call it an STD. I can't get into the STI. STI is more newfangled. But
when are you discussing this?
I'm just
all the
saying
time.
that. I'm just.
I mean, okay.
I'm just saying that to me, when we do discuss, it's still an STD.
Right.
It's STI. I don't know. It just doesn't quite ring a bell for me. All right. So here's the deal. The monkeys were not apparently infected with herpes and COVID. So that was an erroneous story. Tulane University. I guess the driver must have said something to the police. Yeah, the monkeys have herpes and COVID.
Eventually, the Jasper police had to issue a statement and said, listen, they are not infectious.
No, they're not. But with the news reporting that came out, I saw some news stories on this, and I pulled some new audio bites, and I love this one. I'm sure this will be used in perpetuity.
We got 21 monkeys that was on this truck. We got 21 monkeys that was on this truck.
We got 21 monkeys that was on this truck. All right, that's one, and this is my favorite one. Are you ready? Here we go.
These monkeys could be dangerous.
All right, that's going to be a morning show rejoin immediately.
MJ, Fester, and Michelle.
These monkeys could be dangerous.
Yes.
Hang on, I got to get I got to get like the laser blaster sounds.
We can produce it on the fly.
Yeah, hang on a minute. Here we go. This is the MJ Morning Show with Fester, Michelle, and MJ on 104.7 FM, Q105.
These monkeys could be dangerous.
Like that?
No. You messed it up.
Why?
You got to say the names, then you got to say these monkeys are dangerous.
Yeah, but I had
you got to do the tags.
I had to get back to the page with.
Let's just leave it to the professionals.
Well, listen.
I mean, we don't need our hack ass doing this stuff.
I was trying to do it on the fly.
I know, but it came out really mediocre.
Well, I'm sorry.
But you see that the bones are there. The first audio clip, I got to understand. I didn't understand it at first. Yeah. Got 20.
Yeah. Oh, that's not the good one. The good one is.
These monkeys could be dangerous.
Yep.
These monkeys sure could be dangerous.
Yep.
But they weren't. They weren't dangerous.
They were not.
They're just
not. Nope.
Reese's
monkeys. They were Reese's Pieces.
And all of these Mississippi lawmen.
Folks, it's not Reese's Pieces. It's Reese's Pieces.
Just whatevs, dude.
Yeah. But people say Reese's Pieces for some reason.
I'll be excited to eat Reese's Pieces out of my kid's bag tomorrow.
Well, we have a whole Halloween little segment we got to get to because there's a lot of stuff going on.
But these monkeys, they go through this traumatic. They're already going through a traumatic experience by living in a cage. These monkeys probably have never seen the outdoors.
Too bad.
Right?
Yep.
I mean, these are research monkeys.
Mm-hmm.
They're in this truck getting bounced around. Then they get into a horrific accident.
I heard that Bubbles was in there.
Dude, Bubbles is in Polk County.
I know.
That's like some monkey ranch.
Apparently, Michael Jackson's monkey or chimp or whatever.
Yeah.
Bubbles is out in. Anyway, so moving along, and yes, I feel bad, but we do have one more monkey story. Did you see the monkey that got loose at a Spirit Halloween store in Plano, Texas?
That's what I'm talking about.
What the? A trip to Spirit Halloween in Plano, Texas turned into a wild scene on Monday night. A person goes to Spirit Halloween with their pet monkey on their shoulder. This person goes to Spirit Halloween with a monkey with a diaper on.
I've seen people with that before. And I'm pretty tolerant of people and animals, especially service animals. But when you have a monkey with a diaper, give me a break.
The monkey is jumping all over the rafters inside a Spirit Halloween. And a lot of times they rent out, like some kind of a shuttered supermarket or, for instance, for years they were using the old Sears store at West Shore Plaza for Spirit Halloween. Now I think they're at the Macy's store, which that doesn't give you quite the frontage and the visibility of hanging the giant Spirit banner that you'd see off of West Shore and Kennedy, But I think they're at the Macy's location, which got shuttered, earlier this year. Anyway, so they finally caught the monkey, not with a banana. Somebody whipped out a cookie, and they were able to recap. But who the hell goes out shopping at Spirit Halloween with a freaking monkey on their shoulder wearing a little infant diaper?
These monkeys could be dangerous.
Pooping everywhere. So the thing is, didn't we have a story once of a guy?
Oh, hang on, Fester. I got to get caller 7. All right, caller 7 right now, 800-990-1047. Caller 7, give me a 5-digit code, open the safe, win $100,000. Let's go. Caller 7 right now, 800-990-1047. Good luck.
Wasn't there a guy, I think it was in New York City, and he would go into supermarkets with a monkey, and he'd have like a laser
pointer, yeah.
And he would point the cereal on the top shelf.
Yeah, it was a service monkey.
Yeah, so I mean, monkeys can be service animals.
Right.
Or if this guy's a monkey enthusiast, he probably goes everywhere with it.
It was a guy in a wheelchair, and he couldn't use his arms apparently, so he had a monkey with him.
The New York guy.
And I think he could. No, maybe he could use his.
He could use his arms, but he wasn't standing up. He wasn't getting out of the chair.
Whatever. He was able to use a laser pointer, and he would point to like the Oreos, and then the monkey would jump off his shoulder on the wheelchair and grab the Oreos.
Yeah.
And then, 3 chicken breasts from Tyson. He'd hit the laser pointer on the chicken. Monkey would get the chicken. Yeah, you want some Tito's pizza rolls? You'd shine it into the frozen. The monkey would open up the frozen food door, grab the Tito's pizza rolls, and then put them in the cart.
Tell you what, Tito's pizza rolls and Oreos sound like a great dinner. That sounds fantastic. I know what I'm having for lunch today.
Yeah.
But, MJ, this monkey is in this environment where it's seeing deliberately ridiculously scary things for a monkey.
Right.
Like corpses.
Oh, yeah.
And people. It's not like it got spooked because it just got wigged out. It was traumatized by
you know what?
the Halloween decorations.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You're like the monkey whisperer. Yeah. And you know, the guy that was in the supermarket with the laser pointer, he would say to all the customers,
"Would you like to touch my monkey?"
Right. All right, let's grab Guy. Some guy named Guy from Tampa is on line 4 because he's caller number 7. Hello, Guy. Welcome to the MJ Morning Show. Give me a 5-digit code and open this safe.
Sure, I can do that. I'm third-time caller. I'm giving Phil a run for his money.
All right.
And first number is 86753.
Okay. Let's try to enter this code right now. It is 86753. I'm sorry, it did not open the safe. But
well, I'll be back.
Yeah, I doubt that. All right, have a nice day.
He's already been through 3 times.
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
There's a legion.
There are 6 more attempts. The thing ends tomorrow at 9:40. Last one is tomorrow at 9:40. Somebody please open up the safe. And if it's not on our station, let it be one of others.
Not a valid zip code.
All right, thank you very much. So, the Halloween pile here on the MJ Morning Show. If you were listening early this morning, you heard that Michelle and I have purchased no Halloween candy, and there's a whole coordinated Halloween block party on my street set for Friday night. And this is something that sort of popped up, 3-4 years ago? Michelle, when did this begin? When did this tradition begin?
2021.
On Sleepy Hollow Lane.
2021.
2020. Okay, so here's the deal. Instead of having the kids go up to all of our houses and, ding dong, a whole shebang, and, I have my place all gated in with, electric fence and barbed wire and
snipers and a moat and all that stuff.
Yeah, and poisonous darts that are tripped by tripwires and everything.
Maybe on that one side, you have the big Indiana Jones cement ball.
Yeah.
So chases the kids away.
Yep.
It's pretty secure.
Yeah, it is. So instead of having all the kids go up to the houses, some years ago, the neighbors decided, let's just go set up our Rubbermaid card tables in the street and just make it easy. So the kids can roll toward the end of our street, and all the neighbors are in the middle of the street with the candy. So that'll happen again tomorrow in our neighborhood in South Tampa. But Michelle reminded me this morning, we're pulling into the parking lot here at the Beasley Media Complex. So this morning at 5:30, Michelle's like, oh, we have to stop and get Halloween candy. We didn't get any. All right, now, Michelle.
Yes.
I have a story here in the Halloween pile that more Halloween shoppers are skipping chocolate candy this year because of the inflated prices. So I think we ought to go with the flow and just buy the cheaper sweet tarts and, the candy corns, because chocolate is outrageous.
Boo. Not doing that.
The price of chocolate, these bags of chocolate mini bars are ridiculous.
Listen. You know what? It's the perfect year for it because it's going to be nice and cool, so we don't have to worry about the chocolate melting as we always do every year. So this is a big chocolate year for us.
I'm not worried about the chocolate melting.
Is that a legitimate fear of yours? Giving out melted chocolate on
Halloween?
Yes.
It's chocolophobia.
Yes.
Chocolate meltophobia is
right.
what. Come on, we've never talked about that. It's like
just because we didn't talk about it doesn't mean I didn't think about it.
So this has been consuming you? You need therapy for the fear of melting chocolate on Halloween?
See how you just took that to the extreme? It's not consuming me. I consider every year, okay, it's, what the temperature is, and can I buy, more chocolate or less chocolate, or which chocolate? Because I don't want to hand out all melted candy. These kids are going from, house to house for 2 hours or more.
You know what? I'm going to have the kids hold out their hands, and I'm going to pour Nestle Quick syrup in their hands. That's what we ought to do.
No, you're not funny.
Let's just pour.
Have a bag of chocolate chips, just open it and put sprinkle a few.
The Hershey's ice cream syrup. I'm just going with a squirt bottle. Okay, hold out your hands. Here's your chocolate. So, yeah, more Halloween shoppers are not buying chocolate this year because the prices are out of control. There was a bag of 250 pieces, including, well-known chocolate items. 250 pieces at Walgreens, $600 a bag.
Wow.
$603.50 to be exact.
They had an application to remortgage your house.
I'm kidding.
Right
all right.
next to it.
No, all right. I have not looked at the price of chocolate, but everything apparently is up. Last year, chocolate purchases made up 52% of the total volume of Halloween candy that was sold in the U.S., but this year it's on track to be only 44%. So, folks, that's an 8% drop from last year on the amount of chocolate purchased in the 12 weeks leading up to early October, when a lot of the Halloween candy is already purchased. I mean, look, the stores are putting the Halloween candy out now in like late July?
Yeah.
It seems it is.
Like right after 4th of July.
It is.
There goes the ghosts and goblins.
Yeah, so kidlets and parents that are out with their kidlets, if you're not going to get as much chocolate this year, there's a reason why, because chocolate is through the roof. The raw materials, there have been the global cocoa prices have more than quadrupled because of poor cocoa harvests because of bad weather in West Africa, and that's where 70% of the cocoa is produced. In fact, I love conflict cocoa. What about you?
I do too.
I'm kidding.
I'm not going to lie.
I don't want 4-year-olds harvesting my cocoa or cacao, whatever it's called, for the chocolate.
Surprisingly, I have no problem with that.
But you,
give me my whatchamacallit.
Michelle, I think we ought to go with fruity candies this year. Let's not get stung by the chocolate price hikes.
I mean, I'm looking at this bag of Snickers, fun-size Snickers,
yes.
right?
Yeah, nothing fun about that.
It's at Walmart. They're the small bag, and it's probably 110 minis. These are even smaller than the small. These are like the size of the smallest postage stamp.
I like those.
And keep in mind, we all know the size of these candies have the shrinkflation on these over the years have been insane. I mean, for the fun size, it used to be like the size of your thumb, and now it's the size of your freaking fingernail. That's the new fun size.
So, if they're about 15 to 20 cents each, you're spending 50 to 60 cents per kid by giving 3 or 4 to each one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Also, MJ, not to say that, you're a keep up with the Jonesy kind of person.
I'm not a keep up with the Joneses.
But some of your neighbors are the Joneses.
We have a lot of Jones. Yeah. Right.
You're going to be giving out sour tarts while the neighbor next door is giving out full-size candy bars?
Yeah. Some of our neighbors give out full-size candy bars, show-offs.
Yeah.
They piss me off.
Oh, stop.
They do. Our neighbors that give out the full-size candy bars at like $2 a pop, they can suck it.
Wouldn't it be a tax write-off?
What are you?
Can't you
you can't write. What are you talking? What?
Okay, can you write Halloween candy?
No.
If you own a business,
no, you
it's
can't.
a business expense. You know what?
If you have a business, why couldn't you have a business Halloween party for your associates and guests, and the guests are neighbors? Yeah. Why isn't it a business write-off?
Right.
Why can't I run it through the LLC?
Yeah, listen, just because you lead a life of deception and scams.
Just because I drove 120,000 miles last year for business-related travel, deducting all of it.
Just because you're a grifter. Yes,
What
Michelle.
if you write MJ Morning Show on all the pieces of candy that we hand out to remind people to listen?
Oh, that's right. So I want everyone to know where I live. That's great. Yeah, that's great.
Why don't you write Bob and Judd? Piece of candy. That's a Halloween, right? Isn't one of them dead?
Here's what I want to do. Michelle, let's do something different this year. Let's become the talk of the neighborhood. All right?
And hand out stinky candy?
No. I want to go to Restaurant Depot. After the show, I want to get the big bags of arugula. I want to hand kids clumps of arugula.
Just loose arugula?
Loose arugula. That's it.
And you'll be cleaning up the mess the next morning.
Did you go to the arugula house? Yeah, we did. All right, so that's what we're going to give away. We're going to give out handfuls of arugula. That's you know what? That'll get some talk going in the neighborhood. All right? So look for that at my house, clumps of arugula. All right, that's Halloween story number 1. Earlier today,
I could find you a 50-pound bag of middle neck clams to give the kids.
Oh, from over at Cedar Key.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's give out little neck or middle neck clams.
A big old bag for $50.
You know what? That would also get some.
If you had like a water tub in your front yard,
give each kid a clam.
Reach out for a clam. That'd be hysterical.
Have the kid reach into the water bucket to get a clam.
Yes.
How many kids would opt in? How many kids would opt out?
Dude, both of mine would opt in. They'd be like, "This is great."
Oh, chocolate tub with piranhas. You get a big trough, and you put full-size candy bars at the bottom, but then you put little piranhas in there, and you got to grab the thing without the piranha biting your hand off.
Trick or treat, kid.
Yeah, there it is.
Either get bitten, electric eels.
All right, so earlier today, I kind of floated this concept. Have Halloween decorations become too scary? I mean, some of the displays that I'm seeing are kind of gruesome.
Like what?
Listen, I'm seeing pictures, nothing necessarily in our neighborhood that I've driven by. And, you know what else I noticed? The Halloween decorations are way down this year. I'm not seeing, in my neighborhood, I'm not seeing anywhere near the amount of decorated homes that I've seen in the past.
A bunch of people in my neighborhood have resorted to the reusable, inflatable ones that you can easily store year after year.
Right.
So we have a couple of yards that are big, puffy airbag factories.
Oh, you know what we should have done? We should have done an Ed Gein display, like the body up in the barn.
No.
You were just talking about has Halloween become too gory? I think the answer on the surface is yeah.
Yeah.
From it being a spooky kids holiday, the adults have commandeered it, and now it's a gruesome, awful holiday to where I'm almost turned off by the idea of Halloween.
No, but this is
blood and guts and corpses.
Well, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's not really kiddie stuff.
Right.
That is the real deal, is that people are concerned that the Halloween decorations, some of them are getting really gruesome. I mean, really, really scary. Scaring the crap out of kids. Instead of having your, just the regular witch on a broom or something, or, just a couple of floating, ghosts with some air machine, people are putting up these gruesome, gory, bloody, scary as hell displays that are scaring kids. But in our neighborhood, it seems that it's not as many Halloween decorations and displays that I've seen in the past. All right, so even though Halloween's tomorrow, we've had some, parties, and there have been events, and even last weekend there were some municipal events.
Trunk or treats have been everywhere.
Yeah. So
we've been to 3 of them.
Listen to this one. This is up in Pittsburgh, up in the northwestern Pennsylvania area. Cocaine found in trick-or-treat bag in Allegheny County, Pennsylvania. Well, it's not even Halloween yet. This is unbelievable. Ingram Borough, Pennsylvania, police say cocaine was found in a Halloween bag after trick-or-treating last Saturday, according to police chief Jack Doherty. An 8-year-old grandmother, or an 8-year-old grandmother, that would not be good. An 8-year-old's grandmother found the small knotted baggie with white powder mixed in with the candy. Wow, Chief Doherty told Pittsburgh's Action News 4 on Monday there was some kind of a trick-or-treating event last Saturday because, Halloween's on Friday. You don't do events after Halloween. So like a November 1 or November, that doesn't make sense. So, you've got events that'll happen before Halloween or Halloween week. Can you imagine? A grandmother finds a knotted little bag of cocaine mixed in with the candy that the kid collected? What the hell?
Somebody's looking for it.
Yeah.
Test showed it was positive for cocaine. It could have got picked up mistakenly off of somebody's table, put in. It could have been put in there by somebody that just wanted to cause a problem. According to the chief is asking parents and guardians to check their kids' trick-or-treat bags and candy for any pre-events like last weekend or this week, or obviously Halloween trick-or-treating tomorrow. We wanted the message put out not only for the people that were here trick-or-treating Saturday, but to make sure the kids and their parents look at all trick-or-treat candy. Is that unbelievable?
Did the kid go up and say, cocaine or treat? Well, I'll give you the bag of cocaine, kid. There you go. First one to ask.
Oh, it's terrible, Festus.
Then we have the perennial story of people upset because there are sexual poses of skeletons. We've had this story for a number of years now.
I'd rather see sexy skeletons than see, gory corpses. I'd rather see, whining, dining skeletons.
Where's Mineola?
Is in Polk County, I think, almost to Orlando.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Long Island. No. It's spelled differently, but is Mineola in Polk County?
Yeah, Mineola is. I think it's a Lake Mineola.
Minneola. So Mineola, Florida.
Yeah.
Closer to Orlando.
I think so, near Claremont.
All right. So that's Lake County, isn't it?
I don't know.
What is that?
It might be Polk. It might be Lake. It might be.
Anyway, so here's the deal. Some neighbors upset over a Halloween display featuring skeletons smoking, stripping, sexual poses, suggestive poses in the yard, on the porch. And, the parents are like, I don't want my kids seeing this.
I don't want.
Well, that raises a good question. And, Fester, you kind of alluded to this.
Yes.
Would you rather your kids see a figure with a knife through its head and all bloody, or a chainsaw cutting a head off, or would you rather see a couple of skeletons, boom, 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 chicka, wow, wow,
What they're doing is boning.
yes, they are.
They are boning.
Yes, they are.
I'd rather that one.
Hey, look for parents dressed up, or even kids, as 6, 7. So I've already seen some pictures of parents getting ready, and the dad's wearing 6 on, big 6 on the shirt, and the mom's walking around with the 7.
That's cute.
So look for 6, 7. What else?
What are you guys going as? You guys should go as Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift.
Ew.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, have MJ walking around in a jersey. No, have MJ walking around in a blonde wig and put Michelle in the jersey. Yes.
All right. Now, Michelle's got the body for Taylor Swift. I do not have the body for Travis Kelce.
That'd be the joke.
Yeah, Michelle, you're tall and thin. It's pretty much Taylor Swift.
I don't know that she's that tall.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't munged up your face with all kinds of filler and stuff.
You know what? People online are really upset about her face.
Hang on a minute.
My gosh.
Hold on a minute. I guess we're off of Halloween. I just hit on something here. So, you know what? Michelle actually brought this up. But Taylor Swift's face, whatever she's been doing to her face, a lot of people are not happy about it.
Oh.
So, Michelle, go pick it up.
I mean, you have the Swifties, and they are very, very staunchly defending her, saying she's not had anything done to her face. She does no, Botox or any procedures.
Know.
Well, I don't know whether she's ever said this because I don't really follow it. But if you look at pictures of her, from 20 years ago when she started her career till now, her face has definitely shifted, and the Swifties will say she's not done anything, it's just aging. But a lot of pictures show her, the shift in her eyebrows, and her cheeks are much puffier or, fuller. So, I mean, I don't know. I haven't really, done some type of an examination about it, but.
4 weeks ago, there's a post on one of my favorite websites, Reddit. And there's a whole thread. What's going on with Taylor Swift's face?
Yeah.
It's getting puffy. It's almost like she has Chad Powers prosthetics glued on. If anyone's watched Chad, which I highly recommend, if you've got Disney Plus with Hulu, you have Hulu, whatever, you got to watch Chad Powers. The first season concluded. It's only 6 episodes. They're half an hour average. Chad Powers is fantastic. And, well, there was some prosthetic.
Right. I think for me, looking at her face, the most noticeable thing are her eyebrows. I mean, they definitely are raised. And so I guess, I don't know, I'm not a plastic surgeon and haven't looked at that, but there is a procedure where you can, I guess, raise your eyebrows. And so people are suggesting that she's had that procedure done.
How old is she? Is she like 32 or something?
No, I think she's like 37, right?
How old is? I don't even know how old Taylor Swift is.
35, I was going to guess.
Well, stop guessing. Well, just Google it.
You're guessing. We're all guessing.
I know.
We're kind of talking back and forth.
Just kind of Google Taylor Swift. Would you
35.
All right. Taylor Swift is 35. Why is she effing with her face at 35? So you think, like, people are saying she's got like filler? I mean, listen, I don't want to be politically incorrect, but it's looking a little mongoloidy.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to say mongoloid these days?
You know what?
No.
I don't know.
All right. Guess I'll find out.
You know what?
Mongoloid.
I'm good with it.
All right. Me too.
What do you think the M stands for, people? Get off his back. A lot of people on the Reddit thread say it's filler, not Botox.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're talking about eyebrow adjustments.
No, it's getting a little Neanderthal looking. You know, it's weird.
Yeah, I mean, if the cavemen wore a lot of jewelry and had perfectly blonde hair, that's what they would look like. And
right.
we're very pale.
I need to discuss.
This caveman stayed out of the sun.
I'm moving along. I need to discuss the Amazon package that was waiting for me in the studio. It was the Amazon crinkly plastic pack.
So you already know what it is.
Oh, I opened it up.
Okay,
yes.
all right.
He can't control himself. Are you kidding me?
Well, we did MJ mystery merch where everything was a secret until he didn't know. I didn't know. None of us knew until we opened it up on the air and we got burned.
You know what? I think I want to bring mystery merch back.
I loved it.
Where listeners just send us packages, but I want to institute like a minimum.
No.
Like a $500 minimum.
No. All right. You missed the point.
All right.
The guy who's going to give out the cheapest candy wants a $500 minimum mystery merch.
All right, here we go. So somebody sends me this Amazon package. It was left in the studio. I saw it when I rolled in here at 5:30 this morning. It wasn't addressed to MJ. It was addressed to my real name.
Oh, people dropping your government name.
Yeah, so my gov name's on here. Todd's on here. Address, radio station, and then obviously the mailroom put it here in the studio. I open this thing up. Is somebody sending me a message? Somebody sent me. It is the statue of Saint Anthony holding. Is that little baby Jesus? Does Saint Anthony hold Jesus?
How do you know it's Saint Anthony?
Well, because it says it. There's a. I'll hold this thing up right on the base. It's got a metal little placard that says Saint Anthony. So somebody sent me this, and it's Saint Anthony. It's a dude, and he's swaddling a baby, and the baby is separate. So the baby then sits inside the swaddle blanket, and this is it.
I think St. Anthony.
What is it? So I need to know. I'm not Catholic.
I'm not totally up on my saints, but I think he's like the patron saint of the poor.
Is that it?
Or I am.
Oh, well, hey, how about you Google it?
I'm typing it in now, but I think he's like.
Just type in exactly what I say. Type in this. What is St. Anthony's deal? All right.
What is
St. Anthony's deal?
Also, in St. Petersburg, there's a large hospital named St. Anthony's Hospital.
Hang on. Oh, little baby. Is that baby? It just fell out.
I don't think it's baby Jesus.
All right. It's some other baby?
I mean, he lived 1,100 years after the time.
All right. So it's not baby Jesus. All right. So I need to know, what is St. Anthony's deal?
What is St. Anthony's deal?
And then enclosed in the box. So it came in this box, right? In the Amazon package was this box. Then inside, it was an individually wrapped infant, and then the individually wrapped St. Anthony, and then you put the baby in the swaddle, and I've got a little statue here. I mean, am I supposed to like Velcro this to the dash of my car?
That'd be classy.
But then also inside the box was the Lord's Prayer. So that's on a card.
Okay, all seems like it all goes together.
holding this up to MJTV. I got the Lord's Prayer.
Any other
and then
word?
also the prayer to St. Anthony.
Hey.
I've got the prayer to St. Anthony. So who sent this to me? What is the message? What are they? So what is can you answer what St. Anthony's deal is?
Okay,
read what St. Anthony's deal is.
According to the Google, St. Anthony's deal can refer to the tradition of St. Anthony's bread, where people donate bread to the poor for Thanksgiving and blessings. It can refer to the specific tradition of praying to him to find lost items. Did you lose something recently?
Oh, it's my lost glasses. That's what it is. Oh, you you broke the code.
He's the patron saint of lost items.
Dude, you need to guess the safe code next.
My God, I do.
You just broke the code.
St. Anthony be with me.
I did the story about losing my glasses. Somebody sent me St. Anthony because you prayed to St. Anthony to find lost crap. That's it. That's the explanation.
That has to be it. No, no information as to who sent it.
No, there was no gift card. There was no little hey MJ, because if you send someone a gift, you can enclose a message that the Amazon computers spit out and put in the box.
So instead of sending you a message, they're sending you a saint to help you find your lost glasses.
All right, St. Anthony, this is MJ. Anthony, I lost my $400 Oakley glasses with lenses that were crafted from a really, really, really good lab out in Los Angeles.
I feel like you should call him St. Anthony, not just Anthony, okay? You might as well call him Tony.
Tony.
Okay?
Hey, Tone. Hey, Tone, I want the gabagool. I lost my gabagool, too. Hang on a sec. I think Brian Stern is calling me. Hey, Brian? I'm doing fine. All right, can I call you live on this phone from the studio phone? Go ahead. I'm standing by. All right, I'm going to call you back in 2 seconds. Stand by. All right.
We'll get back to St. Anthony.
No, I think I'm done with St. Anthony.
Or we won't.
But I'm just going to say, hey, St. Anthony, can you please help me find my glasses? Now, I love Linda. I love Linda at Distant Optical where I get my glasses, but I'd rather not spend another $400 on glasses. So, St. Anthony, where are my glasses that I lost? Thank you, St. Anthony. Oh, the baby just fell out.
The baby, dude.
Son of a
Watch the
bitch.
baby.
I just dropped the... all right, anyway.
Straight to hell.
All right. Let me call Brian Stern. Brian Stern from Gray Bull Rescue is, I think, on the ground in Jamaica now. All right, let me get him on the phone. Hang on a minute. So, we've got Americans that are trapped in Jamaica. All right.
I hope you can make a connection with him.
Well, he just called me, so he must be within cell service. So we're going to call Brian Stern from Gray Bull Rescue, based right here in the Tampa Bay area. Missions all over the world. It is connecting. I hear the international ring. Brian.
Hey, MJ, how are you?
Doing well. All right, Brian, Gray Bull Rescue, where are you right now?
Right now, I just landed in the Cayman Islands on my way back to Jamaica. We're bringing in more teams, more gear.
All right, so, Brian, you texted me last night. I said, what's your 20, meaning what's your location? And then you sent me a text back saying in Jamaica, and you gave me a picture of you in an airplane. So you were in Jamaica yesterday. Now you're back in Grand Cayman?
Yeah, Grand Cayman is right next door, so it's a 30-minute flight in our PC-12 airplane. So we're staging out of the Caymans, going back and forth as we're pumping in supplies, resources, and teams.
All right, so, Brian, as you know, there are lots of Americans, many on vacation. I saw a story of a family up in the Montego Bay area, and, Montego Bay's northwestern Jamaica, they got raked. Obviously, the southwestern portion where Melissa came on shore as a Cat 5 with 185-mile-an-hour sustained winds, they got it really bad. I mean, just whole areas are just erased. But I saw a couple that they're on vacation in Jamaica up near Montego Bay, and husband, wife, and two young kids, like 5, 6 years old, and They had to hide in a bathtub. The hotel was wrecked. The roof was ripped off. They survived. But, Brian, do you have any handle on how many American citizens need to be evacuated out of Jamaica?
This is the challenge where most people are stuck. There's no communication. So because there's no communication, it's hard for anyone to know how many and where. So we're actually hopefully, all things being equal, we'll be in Montego Bay today. We're bringing about 24 Starlink systems donated to us by our good friend Elon Musk at Starlink and SpaceX. And our intent is to set up comms in some of these some of these areas that have lots of people, so that we can get a good handle and start getting people the hell out of there. So, but no comms, no missions. So comms, just like anything else. If there's no 911, you can't call the fire department. It doesn't work. So we'll be there hopefully 3-4 hours from right now. We'll see how that goes. Don't hold me to it, but we're bringing Starlink, just like what we did in Maui, just like what we did during the fires in LA, where communications are everything. We're going to bring comms, set up comms, make contact with people, start getting aircraft in here. But as you know, it all costs money. We need help. GraybullRescue.org. Please push the donate button. If your family is stuck and you do have communications, put the request for assistance button on the same website, GraybullRescue.org. That's where you can go to donate or either give help or get help. And we're doing both. So we need help, and we're also giving lots of help out here.
All right. Have you been contacted specifically yet by any families that cannot get a hold of their loved ones, Americans in Jamaica? Have you had requests?
Yeah.
So what?
Hundreds.
Oh, wow.
Hundreds
Wow.
of them. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. No, there's hundreds. I think we have, as of this morning, about 200 and something registrations, but that each one of those could actually be 4, 5, 6 people. So just because MJ registers, but that actually means MJ, your wife, and whoever else you got with you, if that makes sense.
Gotcha.
So, but comms are very poor. So the name of the game is get to where we think they are, and we have some pretty good fixes as to where they are. And then set up comms, and then vector in. But
now, are you running in and out of? Are you running in and out of Kingston, Jamaica? Is that the airport is open in Kingston?
Yeah. It's important to understand. I got to tell you, I'll give it to the Jamaicans. As you know, we do this all over the world. Kingston is fine. A little bumps and a couple of bumps and bruises.
Well, because Kingston's on the far eastern side of Jamaica, and it was really the west side of Jamaica that got raked.
Correct, but even in the bad areas, people evacuated when they were told to evacuate. They went to shelters when they were supposed to do that stuff. There's a few places that got hit real bad, but I got to tell you, the Jamaican authorities did a very good job. The Jamaican people did a good job. We were expecting a lot worse. We were doing surveys. We were overhead last night, cruising about 1,500 feet. And power is on in most of the country already. Kingston Airport is already open already. Sangster is going to open up here in a few hours. So that's all good news. The wind is gone. The rain is gone. The weather's gone. And now it's really just get to people who are stuck and cut off. And also get to people who are cut off and start bringing supplies in, because a lot of places remain cut off for logistics for the time being.
I got a note from Michael Murphy, who is the owner of the new Genesis of Tampa, Murphy Automotive. They own Miracle Toyota out in Haines City and Polk. They just opened up the brand new Genesis of Tampa at 275 in Bears. And Mike Murphy sent me a text yesterday. MJ, we'd love you to team up on this project, Jamaica Relief. Their Florida stores teaming up with Gray Bull Rescue, collecting hurricane supplies to send relief to Jamaica. Please consider buying MREs on Amazon and ship them to Genesis of Tampa, and then you guys will airlift them in to Jamaica. So, folks, if you want to help the people of Jamaica out, buy MREs, buy meals ready to eat. Easily go to Amazon and type in MREs, meals ready to eat, and ship those. Order on Amazon and have them shipped to Genesis of Tampa, 801 East Bierce Avenue, Tampa 33613. And you can easily look up the address for Genesis of Tampa. So I don't expect everyone to be driving and writing down the address now. But if you would like to send some meals ready to eat, MREs, go to Amazon, type in MREs, and send them to Genesis of Tampa. And then through Gray Bull Rescue, all these MREs will be then airlifted into Jamaica to help the people out. Brian, keep up with me. Let me know anything that you need from our end, any messaging you want to get out. Do you anticipate, so you're at GCM, you're at Grand Cayman right now, correct?
Yeah, I'm taking off in about 4 minutes.
Okay, and then back to Kingston. Now, when do you anticipate maybe trying to venture into the really devastated areas into Western Jamaica?
In about 2 hours.
Wow.
2.5 hours.
All right.
Yeah, our conditions are set. Our gear is pouring in. I have a team already on the ground. I have my second team coming in. I have a third one right behind it.
All right, tell me some of the members of your team. Give me some of their backgrounds and what they've done militarily.
Yeah, we have some special operations medics who are they're not quite doctors, but I would absolutely let them do surgery on me. We have advanced paramedics, we have advanced EMTs, we have rope rescue, swift water rescue. We have a bunch of JSOC folks who are talented, and I'll leave it at that. We have members of the intelligence community out here, former members of the intelligence community out here who understand how to do things and build relationships and set up logistics. This is not a kinetic do raid kind of thing. It's the fire department, not the police department. So being able to work with people, understand culture, sensitivity, provide medical support, provide communication support to facilitate evacuation operations and land airplanes, that's what this is all about.
And did you say you've secured choppers now to get from Kingston out to Western Jamaica?
Yeah, we're working on helicopters, but we're probably going to take the roads to get out to the west. Actually,
gotcha.
We're probably going to drive. We have a lot of gear. It'll be easier for us to go by.
All right, so you have secured then all-terrain vehicles. You've got vehicles to obviously drive out. Yeah. All right.
Yep,
all right, folks, it's Gray Bull Rescue. Again, Gray Bull Rescue is based right here at Rocky Point in Tampa. This is they rescue Americans and provide relief all over the world. And it's an awesome operation run by Brian Stern, who's on the phone right now, friend of the MJ Morning Show. We like to consider ourselves a friend of Gray Bull Rescue. Please make a donation. Send the MREs to Genesis of Tampa via Amazon. Look up the address. Or go to the Gray Bull website. Go to graybullrescue.org and make a donation to help fund this nonprofit 501c3. Brian, do me a favor. Let's talk tomorrow morning. You'll be in the thick of things probably in Western Jamaica tomorrow. So let's plan on talking live on the show tomorrow morning.
Sounds good. I'll call you from Starlink.
Yeah, or once you get on the ground in Jamaica and you start heading, we're on the air for another hour and a half if you want to give us a buzz back.
We'll do my best.
All right, Brian, good luck, and thanks for all the work you do at Gray Bull Rescue.
Thanks, MJ. Appreciate you.
All right, bye-bye. All right, there we go, Brian Stern. I mean, the stuff that they get into, the crap that they get into is unbelievable.
And then the logistics to save Americans, it's just amazing.
So, it's not just saving Americans, but they're also going to obviously help Jamaicans out. Michelle, I don't know if this is going to print on the air, and I tried to go to my WhatsApp and see if I could send this audio. Is there a way to send? No, if I click it, or if I hold it down, it'll just give me, if I want to send a thumbs up or a smiley face back. So a buddy of ours, his name is Clive. Mm-hmm. And Clive is in the service industry in the Caymans, on Little Cayman. So we've known Clive for 25 years. And Clive works for one of the resorts on Little Cayman where I've been scuba diving for, a quarter century. Clive is Jamaican. Clive is from Jamaica, family in Jamaica. And I sent him a note, Clive, ? And then he knew exactly what I was talking about. He sent me this message back. I got to see if I can.
It's pretty hard to hear it and understand
hang on. Let's hear. Hang on. Let's see if I can play this and see if we can. Michelle, you noticed that he just sounded so dejected.
Despondent.
Yeah, hang on. Let me play this.
Good night, my friend. Good night. How are you? All is well with me. I hope all is well with you. Everything has been fine in the Cayman Islands. Jamaica.
Oh, why is it shutting off? Son of a, why is it shutting off?
Cayman Islands. Jamaica now. Yeah, Jamaica is a disaster. Oh my God. My home in Jamaica is okay still, because I have a deck roof.
So anyway, keep shutting off. But he was saying that his home in Jamaica is okay. He was saying something about the type of roof he had.
Right.
But he was saying in the message, he says all of his neighbors' roofs are gone.
Yeah.
In Jamaica.
When you look at the footage that they showed last night, there was one town, I forget what it was called, and it's just completely obliterated.
Yeah,
just gone.
Yeah, it's terrible. All right, moving along here on the MJ Morning Show, 824 here at 104.7 FM. It's Q105. Thank you, everybody, for listening to the MJ Morning Show. And as you know, we do a little bit of everything around here. We got the funny stuff. We got the serious stuff. Look, Fester's making serious face right now.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
I won't anymore.
All right, listen to this. This caught my attention yesterday, that a certain phone habit could reveal what your socioeconomic status is.
Is it keeping it in your boob?
No.
Because if you have your phone tucked in your boob, I automatically judge you.
That's a good guess.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good guess. It's a pretty good guess.
I think I'm pretty close to the mark financially if your phone's next to your boob.
Here's the thing I saw, and that you should.
Are you going to cough?
I got to cough. Fill the gap for a second.
Here's the thing. MJ has no warning if he's going to cough or sneeze or do either or both. But yeah, as far as phone habits go, that
I'm back.
Qualify your socioeconomic situation.
Fester, I'm back.
That's where I keep my phone.
No, you don't keep your. You've never tucked anything in your boobs. Only thing that's been tucked in your boobs in my hands sometimes.
Whoa.
All right.
Maybe a cutlet back in the day.
All right. So here's the deal. I saw this yesterday that you should pay attention to people on their phones. And one of the common habits is doom scrolling. So what does it mean if somebody is doom scrolling? And this is a big indication that if you're on your phone, the common habit of doom scrolling, just rolling through innocuous, disposable, garbage content, for hours at a time. And this individual, sort of, I guess, did some research and feels that those that doom scroll for a long period of time need a break from life. They're the ones who are overworked and burned out, which is most likely not those that live a life of luxury. So those that doom scroll for a long period of time on their phone, just whipping through videos, and that from a socioeconomic standpoint, to put things in more layman's terms, people that don't have as much money are doom scrolling more than people that are more well off in life.
So you don't see billionaires just scrolling their Instagram feed?
Yeah, this is Bill Gates just go through TikTok.
He probably is.
Yeah, probably right.
So I think the phone has replaced the television as your main source of mindless entertainment.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, I mean, the TV is now your phone. So instead of just sitting at home and watching your TV, I mean, hell, half the time you're watching your phone while you're watching your TV.
Remember, it used to be really exciting when you suddenly had cable and you had 100 and something channels and you could just click,
and go through them.
And you would do that. So what's really the difference, right? You'd go through all the channels until you found something, and then we'd all complain, 100 and something channels, and there's nothing on that I want to watch.
Yeah, now I have 1,000 channels and there's nothing I want to watch.
That was a song, 98 channels and nothing's on. Was that Bruce Springsteen or something?
I don't know. I remember we used to complain about it. It'd be like, it
was a song. It's blah, blah, blah number of channels and nothing's on. I think it was, I'm sorry, 57 channels and nothing's on. It was Springsteen, yeah. All right, so I inflated the number of channels.
Yeah, and so now you just have your phone and you can do it by yourself and not subject everybody else around you.
Hang on, there's something on Skinamax.
I'll stop at
that. This is interesting. When you think of a car dealer, go ahead and do me a favor, like kind of a lightning round. When you think of a car dealer and promotions, what are some of the things that you think of with a car dealer? You know, big specials, big sale, holiday weekend. All right. So, Andrew, I just turned your microphone on in the producer's booth. So, Fester, Michelle, Andrew, go ahead and chime in. Big selling points, promotions, things you might hear in a TV commercial or a radio commercial for a car dealer. Fester, go.
0 payments for 90 days.
There is 0 payments for 90 days. Michelle?
No down payment.
No down payment.
Low something.
Low APR.
Yeah.
Manufacturer rebates.
Manufacturer rebates up to $5,000.
Year-end deal specials.
Andrew?
Some guy banging on the hood.
like doing a walk around at if he's at the dealership.
All right.
The cash is on the dash type
stuff. Hang on, I think I have some good commercial.
$500 rebate.
Oh. Yeah, that one sucks. Hang on, let me try.
Let's try more.
Let me try.
What else we got?
Let me try bed number 2. Yeah, I'm looking for that kind of horn. You know, I'm looking for. I need some car dealer music. Yeah, they both kind of. I asked Andrew to find me some car dealer obnoxious sales music.
So like today at Vinny Testaverde Toyota.
Well,
or something like that.
You're close, but let me tell you what's going on.
What's going on?
Let me tell you what's going on.
Vinny Testaverde Toyota is not a real place, by the way.
Come to Toyota of Renton and get measles.
Sounds like a party.
Wow.
This weekend at Toyota of Renton, come and get infected with measles. Measles. 0 down, 0 payments for 3 months on your measles. It's Measle-thon at Toyota of Renton.
All right, I'd like to apologize for making a joke about Vinny Testaverde and then a story about measles. Sorry, Vin.
This is a true story.
What's the Lexus, the bow at the end of the year?
Oh, get the music. Go to YouTube.
Yeah, I gotta find it.
Go to YouTube and
was
find
like the season of
the December to remember.
Why?
I'll tell you what, because you've had measles.
Yes, you'll never forget it.
Yeah, exactly. It's a December and Lexus is the high brand of Toyota. I wonder if Toyota of Renton, Washington. That's what it is. It's Renton, Washington, is where this happened. And apparently, some customer spent a lot of time in Toyota of Renton with measles. I guess he was looking for a Corolla.
Was he a super spreader?
To haul his measles around in.
Is this the music?
You need the Lexus. Yeah, I think it is. All right, go ahead and roll. Here we go. You got it?
Oh, this is the whole piece.
Yeah, you got it.
I got to find a Lexus.
No, just leave it alone. Yeah, I think it rolls into it. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Because so it should roll into right? Is that the...
This is the whole concerto piece.
I don't need the whole concerto. Give me I want the hook. Anyway, so it's a December to remember. It's Measles-thon. You know, you get a big red measles bow up on top of the vehicle with like pustules and stuff and red dots all over the thing.
Oh.
Can you imagine? Seriously, all customers and employees at Toyota of Renton, Washington are warned that they might have been exposed to measles.
The December to remember sales event with measles.
With my sister.
It's
just the regular commercial?
They play the music at the end.
Hang on. Well, let me go. I got it.
Okay, once more.
All right, here we go.
Wish big at the Lexus December to Remember sales event. See you.
Got it.
All right, that's enough of that crap.
Yeah, all right.
Anyway,
so maybe Lexus doesn't work.
So it's Toyota. What?
Measles Mitsubishi. Why couldn't it have been at a Mitsubishi dealership?
Right.
I mean,
Or Mazda.
Measles Mazda.
Measles Mazda. Listen, it's measles-thon at Toyota of Renton.
Tuberculosis Toyota.
Hey, guess why a United Airlines
Foot fungus Ford.
Tuberculosis Toyota?
Here at Shingles Chevy.
How about AIDS Alfa Romeo?
I was thinking AIDS Audi.
AIDS Audi.
You guys are terrible.
Oh, God.
Irritable bowel movement BMW.
How about lung fungus Lexus?
That's fantastic. Herpes Hummer. Okay.
Hyundai.
Herpes Hyundai.
Herpes Hyundai.
The Clap Kia.
All right, I think we can move.
We can do this all day.
Yeah, we could.
You could, Fester.
We could. What starts with a D? Are there any D's out there? No, Datsun's not around. No, Daihatsu, that crap's not sold in the U.S. anymore, I don't think. Yeah. No, Daewoo's not in the U.S. No, they're not in the U.S.
For the sake of the joke, go with Daewoo. What is it?
No, explosive diarrhea Daewoo.
Diarrhea Daewoo.
Diarrhea Daewoo.
Will you take it in the brown, sir?
Oh.
This one's freshly painted.
That's an old car joke.
All right, here we go.
Will you take it in the brown?
No.
Will you take it in the brown?
Oh,
no.
Ma'am, I have one question for you. Will you take it in the brown?
Absolutely not.
Diarrhea Dodge.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, here we go. All right, moving along. What would delay a United flight to Chicago for more than 4 hours?
Diarrhea Dodge.
There you go. How about flight attendants fighting each other?
Oh, all right.
I never heard of this.
I've been on some flights where the flight attendants are on edge. You can see that it's, like they've had a couple of flights already, and they're already, up to here with you.
No, I'm talking about the flight attendants fighting each other.
Yeah,
Fester.
I know, but they're on edge, and then they get into it with each other.
I've seen some flight attendants get snippy verbally with each other. You walk back to the restroom, you walk back to the lab, and you got a couple of flight attendants, getting all snippy with each other. And I think we've even seen some snippiness. They're pushing the cart. You got one in the front of the cart, one in the back of the cart. They're rolling down the aisle. I've seen some snippiness.
Yeah, sometimes they don't talk the most politely to each other, right? Like you're like, I need ice. You're like, okay.
I've heard words though, where they're kind of one's correcting another, and just kind of being obnoxious. So here's the deal: passengers on this should have been just a regular routine flight, United Airlines from Des Moines to Chicago O'Hare. They had a 4+ hour delay on Monday after two flight attendants got into a fight in the airplane before takeoff. The situation reportedly became so heated that members of United's airport management team had to deplane the passengers on the Airbus 320, pull all of the flight attendants from the flight, and then find a replacement set of crew members to work the flight. The incident occurred on October 27th as United Airlines Flight 2138 was preparing to depart Des Moines International Airport in Iowa. The flight was due to take off at 11:26 a.m., but as scheduled departure passed by, it became apparent that something was going on. An internal flight departure record reviewed by, this is a travel website, reveals that an argument between two of the flight attendants was the root cause of the 4-hour-plus delay. The record states that the reason for the delay was crew availability. The record continues disagreement on two of the FA's flight attendants. Pulling all crew will need to recrew flight. These are like the internal messages. The airplane was deplaned about 12:10 as United scrambled to find replacement crew members. According to United, the flight ended up leaving Des Moines at 3:24 p.m. United normally goes out of its way to explain flight delays, but in this case, nothing was posted for 2138. A spokesperson for United did not immediately respond for a request for comment. Wow. So two flight attendants got into some kind of a fight. It doesn't say whether it was physical, verbal, but it was so bad that They didn't feel that they could operate the flight with the existing flight attendants?
That's pretty scary.
They had to yank them off because, I mean, what were they arguing over? You're making too much noise, chipping the ice. I mean, what?
I don't know.
Who gets what rose?
You know what? You mixed up the ginger ales with the Pepsis. I mean, what kind of argument did they have?
What if it's like a sexual triangle with the pilot?
You mixed
See, Fester,
right.
you're so right. That's exactly what it is.
Or let's say, the gate agent Herb is, visiting both of them when they're in town. If you know what I mean.
When two girls get in a fight, it's always over someone else.
You want to talk about having a layover? Psh, they have one.
Yeah, there you have it.
All right, so I think I've reached the end because I have also come up with vomit Volvo, jaundice Jeep, lung cancer Lincoln. Then I have calcium deficiency Cadillac, and then rickets Rivian. So that's all I got. I wrote them all down.
Is there
rickets Rivian? Is that a real disease? Rickets? It sounds like a disease.
How about COVID Cadillac?
I put down calcium deficiency Cadillac, but I like COVID much better.
It's COVID Cadillac.
It's COVID Cadillac. I should have thought of that one.
Or COVID Chrysler.
Oh, which one?
COVID Chrysler, COVID Cadillac. Is there anything that starts with an E? Any car brand? Yeah, I can't think of an E. Is there a car brand with an E?
Would a D work also?
No, it's got to be E because I need Ebola.
Oh.
Ebola.
I thought you were going with like erectile dysfunction Dodge, which I think half the Dodge drivers have if you're in a Ram.
All right.
Just saying, boys. Gotta get those big trucks to compensate for something.
Caller 7 right now, 800-990-1047. Caller 7, give me a 5-digit code, open up this safe, and win the $100,000 inside. Caller 7, 800-990-1047. While we're waiting for that, oh, Michelle, I got to talk to you about your lips in just a matter of moments. Michelle's lips. What do I have to ask about Michelle's lips in just a moment? First, though, this is a little bit disturbing. A mother says that his son was asking the Grok AI, the chatbot, about soccer, and the Grok AI, this is Elon Musk's AI.
Yes.
Grok, G-R-O-K.
Yes.
Grok AI chatbot. A kid was asking the chatbot about soccer, and the chatbot responded, "Hey, send me nude pictures." What? Say what? Yeah, this is up in Toronto. Woman is sounding the alarm about Grok. Elon Musk, Tesla's generative AI chatbot.
What proof does she have? Does she have like screenshots of Grok saying this?
Well, here's
if it's all hearsay.
So I guess there are updates where Grok AI was installed in Tesla vehicles. Like, do you have Grok AI installed now in your Model Y?
There was recently an update, but I don't know if it's, maybe. I haven't explored it.
This says that recently installed in Tesla vehicles, the Grok AI, that Farah Nasser says that Grok asked her 12-year-old son to send it nude photos while they were having a conversation about soccer.
Okay.
What the hell?
Where's the proof? Is there I need to see stuff.
Come on. They're not making this up.
They're absolutely... Okay, yeah. Any content creator or person that comes out with this crazy, ridiculous story, I now believe is fake until proven otherwise.
Right.
Grok is asking my boy for naked pictures. Okay,
Listen,
show me some screen images. I don't have them because it's fake.
I know. Listen, I pretty much know when I feel that something's fake. I think this story's real.
Because you hate AI. You bias pig. You hate the AI. Anything. Of course you think it's real. You're conditioned to think it's real because you hate AI.
12-year-old kid asked Tesla's AI chatbot Grok which professional soccer player it prefers, Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi. My son was very excited to hear what the chatbot thought of Ronaldo or Messi. And then the chatbot asks my 12-year-old son to send it nude pictures.
Great. And she didn't take a picture of it? She didn't report it to Tesla? She's coming out with a news story instead on some crazy, stupid blog site?
All right. I'll tell you, you get a hold of Farah Nasser up in Toronto and you call her a freaking lawyer.
She probably doesn't even exist. She's probably not even a person.
I'm looking at her picture. She's driving her car.
The picture is an AI photo.
I have a good idea of when stuff's real and when stuff's fake. I don't think this one's fake. All right. 8:43 at the MJ Morning Show. Let me grab line number 1. Happens to be caller number 7. Caller number 7 is...
Hold on, I'm sending naked pictures to Grok.
John in Tampa. Hello, John. Welcome to the MJ Morning Show. John, give me a 5-digit code right now.
Okay, we're going to go with 12781.
All right, let's enter that into the device right now. Let's enter the code 12781. And, John, it did not open the safe. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't think it would.
All right, well, John, thank you for trying, and thanks for listening to the highly entertaining and engaging MJ Morning Show here on 104.
Yeah, I love your show.
Well, thank you.
My wife and I both love your show.
Well, thank you. That is very special. I really appreciate it. It does mean a lot.
Hey,
And
John, Summitville, New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have a great day. Thank you, John.
Okay. All right. Thank you, guys.
All right. Yeah, he sounds dejected. Sounds like he's going to drive his car off a bridge.
He sounded dejected when he answered the phone. It's not like he came in like a ball of steam. He was like, 1, 2, 7.
Hey, before I get into Michelle's lips.
John loves your lips, by the way. I love
What?
your lips, Michelle.
Stop.
I heard from Alfred.
Oh, yeah?
Small Batch Creamery.
How's he doing?
Of course, the MJ Triple Killer Vanilla Ice Cream is still going like gangbusters. I mean, best-selling flavor ever times 10 in the history of Small Batch Creamery. And he told me a couple drove 4 hours from Weston, which is in Broward County. It's near Fort Lauderdale. Some couple drove from Weston, apparently been fans of me, the show, for 20 years, and they drove all the way from Weston to go try the ice cream over at Small Batch Creamery a couple of days ago.
Thank you.
That is unbelievable. Here's another one from John. MJ, I live in Palm Harbor. Truly enjoy your show and the interaction between everyone. Went to the McAfee Theater for a show on Friday evening, and I knew that I'd had to make a stop at Small Batch Creamery on the way. Ice cream was great, tasting like the real vanilla of years ago. Waiting for the release of your chocolate from John. John, thank you for your email. Folks, if you want to try the best vanilla ice cream ever, if you want to try ice cream at Small Batch Creamery, that the cost to make it is 3.5 times more than any other ice cream in the house because of the abundance of real Madagascar bourbon grade A vanilla beans, high-quality vanilla paste, and double-fold extract. That's why it's triple, because you get 3 of the vanillas. It's an unbelievable vanilla taste. Go try it. Best ever. Portion of proceeds go to charity. On Monday, we're going to make a donation check to the Seaside Seabird Sanctuary. So they're the first recipient of a nice donation. So that'll be Monday. And I think they're even bringing in an owl, Michelle.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, so I think they're bringing in an owl.
Can't they bring in like a kick-ass pelican or something? Just flapping its wings, getting everywhere.
I don't think they're very cooperative.
Oh, I want an uncooperative bird.
Yeah. Oh, plus.
I want the most ornery bird they have.
But
No,
also
you know what's really a loon? The loon is really difficult. I had to rescue one on the side of the road one time, and it was, oh my gosh.
That's why they're called loons.
I think so.
Yeah, you live with a loon every day.
No, I think it's why you call people loons is because the bird is so nutty.
Gotcha. All right, so also pelicans, they poop all over the place. They do. Pelicans, man, and
is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, again, more reason to bring a pelican in.
All right. Michelle and her lips.
What?
Well, I was just curious. Have you ever heard of a lip flip?
Yeah.
All right. So describe what a lip flip is.
Well, I think that's where they just put a little bit of Botox in like the top part of your lip to make your lip like raise up a little bit.
So they want to like flip your lip over, or it's a lip flip.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess women, get the injections. I guess you can get Botox. You can get like filler.
You can.
Right. Fester had to look it up on AI.
Oh, the AI overview gives a good definition.
Go ahead.
According to AI, a lip flip is a non-surgical cosmetic procedure that uses a small amount of neurotoxin like Botox to relax the muscles around the upper lip.
All right, so I guess it's mostly Botox then.
Causes the upper lip to gently roll upward and outward, creating the appearance of a fuller, poutier, lip without adding artificial volume.
Well, you have to be careful getting a lip
It
flip.
is a subtle enhancement often sought by those whose upper lip disappears when they smile.
Stop with the voice. This woman is warning people about getting the lip flip.
What's the warning?
She's dribbling and drooling all over the place. That, like, she can't drink a drink without she has to wear a bib, she says.
Well, that's her problem. Or maybe who's ever injecting her.
Samantha shared that she got a lip flip, and it was meant to help, the upper lip curl to look fuller. But also don't people get like rubber Gore-Tex jammed in their lips as well? And
well, I think you can get filler in there.
Plumpers and fillers.
Because I think that will then diminish the wrinkles or the lines on your lips.
Yeah, where did she put the Botox? In her lower lip, in the corner?
No, she got it in her upper lip to get the lip flip going on, and then suddenly she can't rub her lips together, and now she says sipping coffee, drinking water. She says it's dribbling out. She can't put her lips together, and she can't contain stuff in her mouth.
Doesn't happen to me.
But have you ever gotten Botox in your lips?
I get the lip flip.
Hold on, this is the first time I'm hearing about
Look
this.
at how silent he is after I said that.
Wait a sec. Michelle, I never knew that you got the lip flip.
It's just a little more Botox in a different place.
So when did you last get the lip flip?
I'm due for it, so it's probably been 6 weeks maybe.
Really?
All right, hold on. Allison just sent me a text, and she wrote, "That really happened to my lip." And I had no idea. And I wrote, "From Botox?" And she wrote back, "Yes." So,
did you even know that your wife was getting Botox?
I knew she had some in the forehead area.
How many people are getting Botox and we just don't even know they're getting Botox?
Thousands.
All right, so
guess who's not getting Botox? You two. And guess who is getting it? Everybody else.
Everybody else, dude.
Michelle,
Andrew's getting Botox.
I know that you get Botox, a couple of times a year. I just didn't know that you were getting the lip flip. So you've never had a drooling problem where you couldn't keep the liquids in your mouth and you're drooling all over your shirt?
Have you ever observed me having a drinking problem and having drooling and dripping everywhere?
I have observed you. I have observed you in a drinking problem. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
He just thought you were drunk early.
That's a regular one.
Yeah. Oh, she's drunk. She doesn't have a faulty lip.
Oh, yeah.
That one he can diagnose.
The day drinking begins right after the show.
Now it does. Yeah, the lip flip is fine. I don't have an issue with it.
All right, well, Samantha has an issue and she's drooling all over the freaking place. You want to hear something crazy? We've got taco kits here in Florida.
Taco kits?
Taco kits. A kit to make a taco. How do you F this up? Taco dinner kits sold here in Florida, as well as some other states, are being recalled over a seasoning packet mix-up. So the taco kit. All right, you got get shells and maybe get some salsa. You get the packet of the seasoning.
Yeah, I mean, it has no meat and no veggies in it, but it gives you the shells and the seasoning, essentially.
So you get these white packets. You know what it's like? I'm looking at a picture. You know the white packets that come in the Kraft macaroni and cheese box?
Mm-hmm.
The white little, paper foilish packets. So these taco kits are being recalled because there was a big mix-up with the seasoning packet. You know what they did?
What, they put straight cayenne in there or something?
No. Hot cocoa packets.
What?
Yeah, exactly. What?
Are those even made in the same processing plant? I mean, I don't even understand how that would happen.
How the hell do you F that up? Instead of getting the seasoning mix to add to the ground beef in the white packet, instead of getting seasoning, a hot cocoa chocolate powder mix got put into the kits.
So the company that is making the taco mix is also making hot chocolate?
I don't know. I mean, it would seem that way.
That's interesting.
But then you've got people that might be allergic to milk, or other, chocolate or cocoa allergens. Suddenly, this could become deadly.
So the two boxes they show looks like a ShopRite brand, and then Casa Mamita, which is Aldi's brand.
Okay.
So they sell them at Aldi's.
Wow.
All right. So I don't know if it's Mexican or
so
Latin
Aldi's right. So they were in Florida. I guess they were distributed at Aldi. They also were sold at giant stores, which tend to be up in the Northeast. Is that? I mean, who messed this up? Who's responsible for getting chocolate cocoa packs instead of taco meat seasoning inside the box?
And it's not discovered until a consumer points it out. I don't even understand when this.
Hey, honey, these tacos taste like chocolate.
Okay, so in Latin cooking, don't they have something called like mole that is actually chocolate-ish? Am I off on that?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
You do some research and find out. All right, 8:54 at the MJ Morning Show. This brings to a close over an hour and 20 minutes of nonstop MJ. When we get back, the 9 o'clock hour begins. We have a gift registry, a wedding deal gone wrong. Oh, Bill Gates' daughter. What a spoiled freaking brat. Hold on, you got to hear this. Dinner parties. Bruno Mars is saying which song he hates. We got a lot next. Don't move. MJ Morning Show here on Q105, 104.7 FM. Make sure you're listening to the next segment. You know, nobody knows diamonds like International Diamond Center. Nobody prices diamonds more fairly than IDC, International Diamond Center. And now that includes lab-grown diamonds. So if you're considering a lab-grown diamond, IDC has made arrangements with a big wholesaler so they can save you thousands. You know, the fact is a lot of lab-grown diamonds being sold online and through other retailers are grossly overpriced with markups as much as 800%. That is grotesque. Now, the people at IDC, they prefer natural diamonds first, but they got tired of seeing lab-grown buyers being taken advantage of, so they found a way to offer a much less expensive lab-grown option. IDC's always been about protecting consumers from ridiculous markups, and now they're bringing transparency to the lab-grown market as well. So if it's a real diamond, if you want a lab-grown diamond, go to IDC, folks. Get an education, get a fair deal. Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, Sarasota, and tell them that MJ sent you. So fall is in the air, and we all know that fall is a crazy busy time for all of us, and selling your home can be overwhelming. Get a guaranteed cash offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Sell your home stress-free and for the most money. MJ here to tell you about Mark Spain. I recommend Mark Spain Real Estate to you, to friends, to people I know. Why? Because you can trust them to sell your home hassle-free. Strong all-cash offer. In fact, Mark Spain Real Estate sells over 4 homes every hour, making them the most experienced real estate team in the entire country. You can trust them to sell your home hassle-free for maximum value. Like Jerry says, we needed to move quickly, and we were worried about the process would be lengthy, that we'd spend a lot of money on repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate got us an offer in just 3 days, and it was over the asking price. It was amazing. When it comes to selling your home, folks, use Mark Spain Real Estate. Go to markspain.com, get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com, and start packing. Genesis of Tampa is open. This is really a big deal because now you have an option for Genesis in Tampa Bay. So whatever county you're in, you know, people should shop. You know, you need to have options. And now you have a new option for Genesis in Tampa. Let me tell you right now, Genesis of Tampa is new. They want your business. They are working amazing deals. You want to buy, you want to lease. You want to get service. So now you have a new service option. You don't have to drive all the way out that way. You don't have to drive all the way out the other way to hit a Genesis store now. Genesis of Tampa at 275 in Bears. Technically, it's at Bears and Nebraska, but right off the interstate at 275 in Bears. Genesis of Tampa is now open. Spread the word. People love the Genesis cars and SUVs. Get yourself a great deal at Genesis of Tampa and tell them that MJ sent you. Simple as that. When you make that move, folks, you don't want to make a move mistake, and a lot of people do this. A lot of people make the moving mistake of hiring the wrong moving company. Sometimes it's some ridiculously low price. The old thing, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Listen, when you get your estimates, you're going to find that the legitimate companies are in a certain zone. And you're going to get a great quote. You're going to get a very fair quote. But more importantly, when you go to Two College Brothers, you're going to get a great move. You're going to get a move that you're going to be happy with. They're going to handle everything with care, wrap all the furniture, handle all your boxes like it's part of their family's heirlooms, background checks, high training. I mean, they care. The business model at Two College Brothers Moving and Storage is that they want the highest 5-star reviews and highest and best words from their clients. And they get that by doing a great job at a great price. It's simple as that. That's why they have over 1,100 5-star reviews. TwoCollegeBrothers.com. Mention me, MJ. Get free moving boxes. TwoCollegeBrothers.com. The smartest move you'll ever make. Traffic's on 8:59. Here's Shriner. MJ Morning Show back in a minute. For an answer. I did not get an answer from Frank, so I had to nudge Frank for this particular response. And Frank responded last night. I don't like the answer.
Oh.
I do not like the answer that I got from Frank. I feel like I was led down a trail. I feel like I was kind of sold on something. And then the rug was pulled out from under my feet.
Come on, Frank.
Michelle, do you know what Frank I'm talking about?
I do not.
Think. You better think.
Okay.
What are you doing, Frank?
Think. What Frank? Think. What are Franks that are important to me?
I have no idea.
Oh, come on.
I have no idea.
All right, the subject of a recent Instagram video on my Instagram at Certified MJ Radio. Come on.
I'm sorry. No.
Frank Pepe.
Oh.
Frank Pepe Pizza.
Oh. Okay.
New Haven Pizza.
Frank.
Dude,
So,
I'm just not thinking about pizza.
I am. All right. So here's the deal. Michelle and I were up in Connecticut over the past weekend, and we did happen to go to Frank Pepe for lunch. We went to the West Hartford location. Very good. Every bit as good as Worcester Street. And in fact, some people will say, oh, no, you got to go to the original location. Listen, we've been to the original location of Frank Pepe on Worcester Street for great New Haven pizza. Been to Sally, been to Modern. We've been to Pepe, been to Bar. Listen, bottom line is, I've been to Zoo Parties in West Haven, which is phenomenal. So we've had actually a couple of dud pies, at the original location. And they have two ovens. A lot of people don't know this. You have the upfront newer building, and then you have the back building, which actually has the older of the original ovens in the back building.
So you want yours cooked in the back building?
So I do prefer sitting down and eating in the back building, which is in the back of the parking lot, versus up front. But listen, both are good. Usually both are great.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, people that say, oh, no, you can't go to the branches. The Connecticut branches of Frank Pepe Pizza, they do a phenomenal job. But here, this is where it comes into Tampa Bay.
Oh, okay. I was waiting.
And this is where I'm pissed off at Frank.
Yeah, Frank.
In the video that I shot of the margarita, the original tomato pie with mozzarella, the white clam pie, at the very end of the video, I'm like, hey, Frank, when are you coming to Tampa? Let me play the audio here.
Let me refresh it.
Just refresh it and then go ahead and hit...
From the MJ Morning Show, Q105 Tampa Bay, 104.7 FM, here at Frank Pepe at the Hartford branch. The regular cheese, the white clam, of course, the white birch fox on. Look at Chloe. And the margarita version. Michelle, you ready?
I'm ready.
Come on, dig in. Chloe, let's go. Dig in.
This is the part I'm talking about. Listen.
Hey, Frank, when are you coming to Tampa? You were supposed to open up a Tampa location. Come on, Frank. Get to Tampa.
All right. So a couple of years ago, as Frank Pepe expanded in Florida, they opened up a Del Rey location and a Plantation location.
Okay.
All right. Then in the articles about the opening...
They promised the Tampa location?
They did. So if you go back a couple of years ago when they were talking about opening up the South Florida locations, expansion to Tampa is next.
Okay.
And then I heard that it was going to be within the year. This was like 2023. Nothing. Crickets. No Frank Pepe Pizza in Tampa. And then they didn't respond to my video. And then last night, I poked them again in all caps, Michelle. Hey, Frank, you didn't answer my question. When are you coming to Tampa? They responded back to me last night. We have no expansion plans at this time. So what changed? Have the Florida rollouts not been... You'd think if those locations were going like gangbusters that they'd be eager to expand into Tampa.
Maybe they're not going like gangbusters.
Or the Tampa Bay area. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe like the investor fell out. Or like somebody like agreed to have like a franchise right. And then they renegotiated their deal and said, listen, Frank Pepe.
No, it's Frank
No.
Pepe.
We're going to call it Frank Pepe's in Tampa. And we're going to serve clam sandwiches.
Michelle, what are your thoughts on this? I mean, we were excited, and then now it's apparently shut down. There's no expansion plans. They were coming to Tampa, and now they're not coming to Tampa.
Okay.
Son of a... So, hold on, you're not as worked up about this as I am?
No.
She is a stewing.
Can I ask what you're doing? Can I ask what you're doing over there?
I'm making notes on the show.
Oh, great. So here we go. I'm going to get a whole dissertation that I talk too much about pizza.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
By the way, Michelle rips. The one thing about Michelle being in on the show, let me tell you right now what's going on. With Michelle on the show every day, I get an absolute tear down. I get my butt ripped every single day on what was good, what was not good, why I'm a complete broadcast failure. Why I'm a failure as a father. Why I'm a failure as a husband.
No.
Why I'm a failure as a human being.
I mean, I'm really grateful she's here because I used to have to call her and tell her what you were doing, and then she would gently tell you. So this is actually making
Michelle
life a lot
thinks
easier.
this show sucks.
I did not say that.
Nobody thinks that. I think there's always opportunities to improve.
Oh my gosh. That's exactly what I said to him yesterday.
Like improving and not slapping each other. That really hurt.
I said the exact same thing to him yesterday.
I mean, Chiefs won the last couple of Super Bowls. Let's not draft anybody.
Yeah.
We don't need to improve.
And no practice.
We don't need to.
2 days a week of practice.
we do pretty
No
good.
weightlifting.
Before I move on to the couple in the gift registry for a wedding, and they were horrified. Couple was mortified. Wait till you hear what happened with the couple's gift registry, right? Get to that in a second. We want to give you a $2,000 garage door free. Who? Banco Overhead Doors and the MJ Morning Show. The spooky Halloween garage door contest has been extended 1 week. Just wanted to get a little extra time because we had the safe game going all month long. So we're going to give you another week to enter. If you would like to win a brand new $2,000 Clopay garage door, gorgeous, to replace your current nasty garage door, just send us a picture of your spooky, awful, terrible garage door. Now, I guess it's open to interpretation whether it's really a dilapidated, nasty, busted up, awful-looking garage door, or whether it's really just a spooky garage door that's been decorated, but you still need a new garage door. I guess that's fine. All right, so you go to mjmorningshow.com. You click on As Heard on the MJ Morning Show, scroll down, and then find the item for the spooky garage door contest. Fill out the form, send in a picture of your spooky garage door. Deadline for entry is going to be the end of the day next week, next Friday. So you got a week from tomorrow to enter, and then we'll select the winner, and the winner's going to win a $2,000 brand new garage door from Banco Overhead Doors, Bank on Banco. Gift registry online. So Michelle, we've been out of the gift registry and we've been out of that business for a long time. But have you gone on to any registries recently? We really haven't been invited to any events or weddings and I'm hoping it stays that way because I hate going to weddings.
Like all the cousins are married.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now you're going to start getting into the season of where Chloe's friend group is going to get married.
Oh God, don't invite me to that stuff.
So Chloe's in her mid-20s, and this is the decade of maybe
bite your tongue,
settling down with somebody.
Yeah, what's next? Oh, Chloe's going to get married?
Maybe. I mean, how old is she now?
24.
Okay, 24 is generally, sometimes people get married at 24 occasionally, or at 28, or at 30.
I'm just
50.
I'm just dreading being on the hook to pay for the wedding as the father of the bride.
Yeah, maybe she's trying to wait to outlive you on that. She's like, listen, as soon as the old man kicks the bucket, we can have a big old party.
So,
no.
Listen to this gift registry horror. These people were mortified. Mortified.
Where was the registry?
They
still do the registries for locations.
There's a platform called Honey Fund.
Honey Fund. Okay.
I guess it's to help fund a honeymoon. So there's a honeymoon registry platform called Honey Fund.
All right.
And the couple registers for Honey Fund, and then they find out that the Honey Fund was asking the people making donations to their Honey Fund for a tip on top of it. Would you like to support Honey Fund with a tip? What? I mean, you're going on to a website to give money to a couple having their honeymoon, or they have other items that they're requesting for their honeymoon, or lumping that into in the guise of a honeymoon. And then, Michelle, should a registry ask the person making the gift donation? Should the website ask you for a freaking tip? A computer bot?
I guess because how are they making their money?
It positions itself as a zero fee registry.
Right.
So I'm trying to figure out what the money making aspect of this is.
It's going to be the tips, right, Fester?
Yeah. So they posted this on the subreddit group End Tipping. That's a big subreddit because people are fed up with just all the tip demands and places where a tip was never expected, and now they give you the ugliest, nastiest, shooting darts out of their eyes glare if you don't tip. And this user posted a screenshot of a pop-up on this honey fund asking for a tip of $10. The platform allows wedding guests to contribute to a couple's honeymoon fund instead of purchasing a physical gift.
Right, I just went to a couple's registry.
Oh, it's Emery and Cotton.
Colton.
Oh, Colton.
Colton.
All right, whatever.
They're getting married.
I was going to say, Cotton's a really weird name for a guy.
They're getting married in 2 days. They live in Arkansas. They are Hicks, it looks like from their picture.
Oh, my God.
It says, welcome, family and friends. We welcome all to join our epic journey as we look forward to our wedding day surrounded by amazing family and friends. And then when is it? It's November 1st. And then it says, here's the wish list. And they have a registry at Amazon and Walmart where you can go to those links and then buy a product for them.
So wait a minute. So this is the honey?
This is honey pot, honey fund.
Honey fund.
Honey fund.
All right, because I guess maybe you can get a gift, or you can contribute money
and then here it is.
For the honeymoon.
Listen. Any amount to contribute to our journey to help us create the dream wedding and honeymoon experience with any amount of donation.
Click other. So it's 75, 175, 300.
Other.
Donate right now.
$17 million. Just put in and see what happens. 17, comma.
000.
No. Just do commas.
No, you don't.
Comma? No commas?
No comma.
All right. Do 1700.
Okay, it doesn't go over.
It
doesn't go that high.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay, it says between $10,000 and $5,000.
Yeah. So
let's give the kids $5,000.
Add to cart.
Add to cart.
All right, I've got Big Scary Ron's corporate credit card.
Okay, here we go. And they're right here. Looking for more gift ideas, any gift amount.
Yep.
Okay, so you can add more gift. Check out.
Yep. Let's check out. And again, I've got Big Scary Ron's. He left it. I took a picture of it. Plus, I even flipped it over for the CCV number or the CVV number.
They ask if you want to support the Honey Fund Gives, which is their charitable arm.
Yep.
So they're asking for 10%.
Give another $500.
Okay.
Yeah, just toss that in.
Okay, gift giver information.
Yep.
Ron
DeCastro. And then his email address for work. Put that in there. Yeah, put his email in there.
RDE.
All right. So you fill this out anyway. Michelle, that's pretty rude asking for a tip.
Yeah, I'm not sure that that's appropriate.
No, it's not. Are you ready for Bill Gates' greedy-ass daughter?
I need the credit card first.
I'll shoot. Just leave the window open. We'll do it during the break.
Okay.
All right. So how spoiled is Bill Gates? I thought that I'd read that Bill Gates was not leaving the kids a lot of money, that the bulk of Bill Gates' money was going to be all given out and donated.
Okay, so he started the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation when they were together.
Right. Yes.
And he got billionaires on board with donating
the bulk of their fortune.
95% of their fortune. I mean, if you're Warren Buffett, 95% of my fortune donated still leaves my kids in a good spot, or my legacy, whatever. So they started that. So yeah, I've heard that as well.
Bill Gates' daughter just bought a $51 million New York City penthouse at 26 years old.
I mean,
meanwhile, Melinda, the mother, who now obviously is not married to Bill any longer, Melinda Gates is saying, I just tried to keep them in the real world. I mean, is that you got a 26-year-old girl buying a $51 million New York City penthouse?
What's the issue with this? Her father's like the richest guy in the world.
So
where do you want her to live? In like a hostel?
His children are not set to inherit much of the money. Bill Gates has said that his kids will only receive about 1% of his fortune.
Yes, which is like what? $3 billion.
Right.
No. Hold on a minute. No. Go to Fortune. What is Bill Gates' current net worth? I think Bill Gates is probably worth, if I were to guess, Bill Gates is worth $275 billion.
Okay, 100.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, so his kids.
Okay. So Bill Gates is worth $105 billion. All right. I was shot a little high there.
Okay, so
1%
is $1 billion.
Yeah, his wife got half of it, I think. All right, so if I go to no, 10% is a billion, dude.
Okay, let's keep going
So
down this.
1% is 100 million.
Of 105
Hold on,
billion.
but I don't know if the 1%. How many kids does Bill Gates have? So Bill Gates has.
MJ, what's 1% of 100?
Hold on a sec.
You're off?
1% of 100?
Yes.
1% of 100 is $1.
How many billions does he have?
He has 105 billion.
What is 1% of 105 billion? $1 billion.
Oh. Never mind.
I'm like doing math with my third grader here. I'm like, okay, buddy, 1% of one.
I never
1%
said
of 100.
All right. So 1% of 105.
It's like you don't get sharp until the numbers are on a contract.
Yeah,
dude.
that's the only time I know numbers when I'm doing my deals. All right, 105 billion. So hold on, 105 billion.
Yeah, 105 billion. So let's say the kid gets 2%. That's $2.1 billion.
That's one. It's $1 billion.
Yeah.
But wait a minute. But then you got to split. I guess they have the money to buy.
Who cares? These people are
so the
crazy, filthy rich.
All right, Phoebe Gates, Jennifer Gates, Rory, John Gates. So they have 3 kids. So of the one, do the kids? I think the kids have to split the 1%.
Who cares?
So
dude?
it's 1 billion divided by 3. That
you
means
don't think they have their own individual billions just through daddy saying, you know what? Maybe you guys should short the stock this week.
Right.
I mean, this is such stratosphere crazy, ridiculous money. Nobody can really relate.
Does a 26-year-old need to be buying a $51 million New York City pen? That's what I'm saying.
You know what? If I got $1 billion in the bank, I might just do that.
Right. Does she have to be 36?
Yeah.
46?
At what point
56?
do you stop calling her a nepo baby and all that stuff? Her dad's like one of the top 5 richest people, right?
Right.
They can do whatever they want.
Hey, what song does Bruno Mars hate?
Is it one of his songs?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's one of his songs. He hates it. And you probably know the song.
Is it Grenade?
No, that one. So his big, huge album was his debut album. That was 2010, Doo-Wops and Hooligans. And that spent like 750 weeks on the Billboard 200 albums chart. I mean, that's a long freaking time to be on the charts. And there's one song that he consistently says during interviews or podcast appearances, he consistently bashes one particular song. So
is it the Lazy Day song?
No, he likes that one.
Well, I think his biggest song is like Just the Way You Are.
Just kidding. He hates the Lazy song.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it's his dumbest song.
Yes, it's so dumb.
No, that's the one he hates.
I mean, I like Bruno Mars a lot.
Right.
He's very talented. Uptown Funk's probably one of my favorite songs.
So he likes the Grenade song. Sounds awful.
Bruno likes music. Biggest hit.
He likes Grenade. He likes Just the Way You Are. He does not like the Lazy. He likes say he wish he could go back and erase the damn thing. Erase the tape.
All right, so I know he doesn't like the song named
He'd
The
like
Lazy
to toss
song.
a grenade at the song.
It's really a lazy just song.
Yeah.
There's not a lot in it.
Doesn't like the song.
That's
So guess what's making a comeback? Guess what Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau are up to? We'll give you that. Do you know Dr. Phil's like in all kinds of financial trouble or something?
How's that possible?
I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know.
What's the deal?
Rosie O'Donnell asking for prayers. We'll get to that coming up in just a bit.
Let's all pray for Rosie.
Yes.
Oh.
Man, we got a lot of stuff in the next segment. And it's the final segment. Ladies and gentlemen, the final chunk of the MJ Morning Show here on Q105 is next. So don't miss. Always love the final segment because there's always good stuff in there. So stand by. Minutes away here on 104.7 FM, Q105. Oh, I got a text from Lorenzo.
Yes.
Lorenzo from Veterans Ford. They're 2 days away from ending the month. This is important, folks. Listen to this. They're 2 days away from ending the month. It's today and tomorrow. They are hungry. They are 3 units away from the goal for October for new cars. What does this mean? You go in there and you rob them blind. You go in there like you're a Louvre jewel heist mastermind.
Just walk in the front door, though.
Exactly.
Don't break into the roof.
Don't break through the roof. Exactly. No, but seriously. So Lorenzo, the general manager and managing partner of Veterans Ford, Veterans Expressway and Linebaugh, what Ford do you want? F-150, F-250, higher? You want a Mustang? You want a Bronco Sport? What are you looking for? Go to Veterans Ford, folks, today, no later than tomorrow. They need to close out October. They are 3 units shy of their sales goal. That means they're going to give you a deal like you won't believe. You walk into Veterans Ford, tell them that MJ sent you, and that MJ said you want the end of the month MJ deal. I'm telling you right now, go to Veterans Ford today or tomorrow. Say you're here for the MJ deal for the end of the month. You ask for Lorenzo. You tell Lorenzo that you're here because of MJ, and you'll steal it. I'm telling you, you'll get an unbelievable deal because they want to sell 3 more cars brand new to meet their goal. Veterans Ford, Linebaugh, and the Veterans Expressway, and tell them that MJ sent you. Accident or fall, you call Kemp Law. This is what you do. You're rear-ended by some jackass. You're T-boned by some monkey face. You are just plowed because they ran a red light. Why? They're eating lunch. They're on their phone. They're looking at TikTok videos, whatever. You're hurt. Your car is turned into a freaking accordion. Whatever the story is. You know, you're taken out on a stretcher by the rescue squad. You find yourself at Morton Plant or TGH or wherever. And what do? From your gurney, you call the Kemp Law Group. Listen, you call 911 first, from the car if you can. And then, listen, even if while they're trying to cut you out with the jaws of life, call the Kemp Law Group. Accident or fall, you call Kemp Law. Let them go to work immediately to help you recover. You don't pay a dime until they get you a settlement. And they're good. They know what they're doing. Accident or fall, you call Kemp Law, kemplaw.com. Tell them MJ sent you. Traffic's on 926. MJ Morning Show back in just a minute. snuck up on me real quick. Hold on. Let me get some phenomenal rejoiner bed here. Hang on a minute. Andrew's all sensitive now to the rejoiners that can't run on the podcast or, whatever. All right, 9:31. It is the MJ Morning Show. Final chunk here on a Thursday. Tomorrow, of course, Halloween. Last day of the month tomorrow. Oh, we got to get into the Snap stuff tomorrow. So, Snap. Oh, Snap.
Yeah, Snap's about to say crap.
Yeah, hang on. So, there are a couple of things regarding Snap, and I'm seeing more and more of a particular situation involving like the food benefits running out at the end of the month for November 1st, which hits on Saturday. All right, hold on. We'll get into all that coming up in just a bit here on the MJ Morning Show. Hey, Michelle.
Yes?
How do you make really good friends? And this is something that I remember used to be around in the 70s when I was a kid, and my parents would always either have one or go to one. Maybe 80s as well, and they seem to like fall off maybe in the 90s, the 2000s, and people are suggesting that they need to make a comeback. So with those clues, can you put together what I'm talking about?
I have no idea.
Right, I'll tell you right now, it's the dinner party. So did you just go, ugh?
Yes.
Why did you do that?
Like, do you have to host one and then go to somebody else's to have one?
Well, you can host a dinner party or...
I'm just really selective about that. I'm really selective about who we have over, and then I'm also really selective about whose home I go to and then eat their food.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be... I wouldn't do that as a means of making new friends because I wouldn't want to go to, like, somebody's home that I didn't know.
But that's what they're saying. That's the means of making new friends.
No, I'm not into that.
It's not just new friends. It goes beyond that. It's getting deeper and having better friendships. So the key to a deeper, better friendship, and maybe even getting new friends by meeting other people at a dinner party, which could establish friendship. But to get a deeper friendship, they're saying that the key to unlock that door is the dinner party. Michelle, when was the last time you heard anyone say, hey, we're having a dinner party? Do you want to come over?
It does seem like something antiquated. We don't, I don't go to people's houses for like barbecues or pool parties or anything like that,
I mean, Fester, you and Allison have been to our house.
Yeah. For a dinner party.
For a dinner party.
I barely want to go to the neighbor's house when Amazon drops the package off at the wrong place.
Yeah, really.
So, listen, bottom line is...
You have to go to someone's house? Or you can go out.
No. That's a dinner party.
Yeah.
A dinner party is hosted. That's the nature. That's the definition of a dinner party. It's a party that's hosted at somebody's house.
I'd much rather go to dinner.
It's not like, let's all meet at Ocean Prime.
I'd much rather go to that.
Right.
And get the tower of prawns.
The tower of seafood for $290.
We'll take two of them.
You know what? Why stop at two?
Can you pre-chew the oysters for me?
Oh.
I don't know.
Gross.
They're not phlegmy enough?
I don't know. I like them extra phlegmy.
All right, so if you would like a more meaningful, deeper relationship, think about bringing the dinner party back. Oh, hey,
what?
No, go grab her. Tell her to come here. Come here. All right. So, we haven't seen. We thought you did.
Oh my God.
Yeah. What's your name again?
Miss Scarlet, Dr. Scarlet Smash.
Right. So, Miss Scarlet, and you're like a professor or something.
Oh my God! Did you look me up? How did you know?
He looked you up.
No.
That's my secret side.
Hold on, wait a minute. You told us that you were. Did you tell us you taught college?
Oh yeah, I did. I taught college. So, but I did not say it. Someone totally said something.
Right, so wait a minute.
So
Scarlet.
Listen, that's my secret personality.
Yeah, I have one too. It's okay. It's okay to have those, Scarlet. Once in a while, you get out.
Scarlet from our promotions department. Where were you a professor?
In Washington D.C.
At what school?
George Mason University.
Hold on, wait a minute. You were a professor at George Mason?
I'm published. I've gotten a lot of awards.
Were you?
Yes.
Hold on. Were you a full professor, an associate professor, or an adjunct?
No, I was a full professor
Tenured?
for 3 years. No.
Oh,
Only 3 years.
Okay.
So adjunct.
Why did you leave?
I left because that was my contract, and then I had to go somewhere else.
So why aren't you a professor somewhere else right now?
Because I'll tell you why. It's really, really difficult with these parents nowadays. The parents actually contact you, and their students are grown-ups, and it just got out of hand.
Hold on. So you walked away from professorship?
I did.
So what did
and
you
now
profess?
you're working in the Beasley Promotions
You
Department?
wouldn't believe that most of what I do now, I'm telling you, I got everything. I went to the top, worked with CEOs,
And you're like an oceanographer or something, or what?
Yes, you can look me up and you can find all of my stuff. That's correct. But and
Are you a scuba diver?
I am a scuba diver.
I'm a scuba diver.
Yeah. Okay.
Have you been to Raja Ampat?
No, I haven't.
Raja Ampat is one of the most biodiverse areas of the planet, and I was just there 2 years ago, year and a half ago.
I went to the Blue Hole in Belize.
In Belize, I've been to the Blue Hole.
I've done a lot of research in Panama, Costa Rica, Scotland, and the Bahamas.
Very nice.
Michelle, if you ever wondered what it would be like if you died and MJ went on a first date on Tinder, it would be just like this. You were a professor? Oh, you like scuba diving? Have you been to Roger's armpit? No,
it's Raja Ampat.
Oh, the Blue Hole. Wow.
The reason why
you want to go to a dinner party?
Are you done?
This is what first date MJ sounds like.
So
no offense, Scarlett.
Scarlett, the reason why I invite Scarlett, she brought in the safe the first week back in.
Ask when his wife first got sick.
No,
go ahead, because that's what it'd be like. It'd be like it's like rebound MJ.
All right,
we're all mourning Michelle.
Professor, cut the crap.
It's no crap.
But Scarlett.
So how long has it been since your wife has passed?
Michelle, we stop it.
I think there's a ghost in this place.
Hold on a minute. Hang on a minute. So Scarlett, then we found out that you were apparently a university professor in marine sciences.
Yeah. And I interview scientists around the world. I even have on my podcast. So I do it for free for a podcast. It's called the Marine Conservation Happy
You are
Hour.
overqualified for this job.
No, but listen, everyone calls me the Forrest Gump because I like to do things. I like to be with people.
Undercover brainiac.
I am.
You're working in this low budget job, but you're really a college freaking professor. I mean, George Mason University in Northern Virginia is not a slouchy school.
No. I did a lot of policy work.
I used to love driving by the old prison in Lorton. I don't know if that's still there. Or they knocked that down.
Yes.
All right. So, wow.
So why are we talking to her again?
The reason why I brought her back in, did you ever contact?
I did. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so listen.
Let me reset it up. Hang on. I got to reset the story. So those that don't know, we found out during the first week of the safe game, crack the safe for $100,000, when Scarlett was in here, we found out that the night before that she had Ring doorbell video. Somebody was trying to break into her car. 2 guys in her driveway in South Tampa near Bayshore and Interbay trying to bust into her car. She had video. I'm like, all right, did you give TPD the video? And then you're like, I didn't call the police. I'm like, why the hell did you not call the police? Even the chief of police.
Oh, I know.
Lee Burkaw, the chief of police, was listening. And of course, listen, that should tell you what you need to know, folks. Anybody who's anyone in the Tampa Bay area listens to the MJ Morning Show. So the chief of police texted me and said, hey, give me her number. I'll have a detective call her.
Yeah. They had a bunch of people call me because actually these guys have been hitting up a lot of houses.
Yes, and you've got good video of them.
I do. I learned a lesson. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the show for helping me learn this lesson.
Call the police immediately on something like this. That's why they're there. You have evidence. You have video of the perps.
Yeah, they said that they're pretty close to figuring out who it was,
Yep.
and I haven't heard anything after that.
Okay,
but I sent all my video footage, so I'm hoping that that's helping them seal the deal.
Yeah. Why did I have to unfurl this whole thing? Why did I have to push you, tell the story on the air, and ask you what's the matter with you? Here you're a highly educated individual, and you're not calling the police.
Okay, so really, to be honest, it's because they didn't steal anything. I caught them before they stole something, so I thought maybe, I can't call it in because
there was no crime. They were just lurkers.
I thought that it was no crime, but
Right.
actually, the police officers let me know a lot of people fail to understand that even opening
That's a
door
burglary.
is a burglary.
Duh.
And now I get it.
I'm smarter than you.
I know.
I'm a college dropout, and here you're a freaking
Listen,
professor.
Okay, we have different
I
intelligence.
got Professor Dimwit over here.
Yeah, but I'll tell you right now, MJ, if a beluga whale broke into your property, she'd probably know its entomology.
I could speak to it.
You ought to see the massive manta rays swimming right over my head in Raja Ampat. Yeah. Oh,
Well,
man.
I had a 25-foot hammerhead literally go over me.
That's a big hammerhead.
Oh, it was huge.
Yeah.
And I was doing underwater research at that time, and literally everyone in the water was like, "Don't tell Scarlett, big shark."
Big sure. Anyway, so now
Thank
you
you.
know
Yes.
anything that is out of the order, call the police. That's why they are
Yes.
there.
Yes, and now everyone on your show will
All right.
know.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much. It's great
Thank you,
seeing
Scarlett.
you guys. Bye-bye.
Shh, Scarlett, secret professor is leaving the studio.
Forget this.
Secret professor.
So,
we got to take caller 7 right now.
Yeah.
800-990-1047. Caller 7, 800-990-1047. Caller 7, give me a 5-digit code. Open up the safe. Win the $100,000 inside. Let's go. Yeah, Fester?
Scarlett in our promotions department, college professor. David in our promotions department, professional videographer, does his own freelance work.
Yep.
I think we have the highest qualified promotions department at any radio station
Absolutely.
in the United States, maybe in the world.
And the lowest pay
And
of
the
any
lowest
promotions
pay.
department in
That's
town.
the irony
Yeah.
of the whole situation.
I mean, she was a marine sciences professor at George Mason University in Northern Virginia.
Right.
What the hell?
Did she laugh out loud when they said the hourly pay? And she's like, okay, sure. Just keep it. I'll do it for free. It sounds like fun.
Wow.
Dave's not laughing.
You're not going to believe who's on hold.
Shut up. Shut up. Dude, we got issues.
Well, Davey's in here.
It's Phil in Arcadia again.
Oh, my God. How is this possible?
I don't know. Every line is ringing. Phil in Arcadia. What is this number? Is this number 5?
It's number 5.
All right. Phil, how many phones are you dialing in on?
Just my flip phone.
Get out of here.
The dude has a flip phone.
Yeah, I have a flip phone.
Guess what? A lot of listeners want to flip you off phone right now. All right, Phil, give me a 5-digit code.
All right, I'm going with my fake anniversary. It's 41301.
41301. Is that the number?
That's correct.
All right, let's try to open the safe right now. 41301. That did not open the safe.
Oh.
I didn't think it would.
All right.
But my wife, I told Festa, my wife sort of has a beef with you.
Oh, great.
Because.
All right, so now you've gotten in 5 times. You've pissed everyone off, and now your wife's got a beef with me. All right, go ahead. Pile on.
Well, because when Fester had you play the Festa phone number song last week, and then you started criticizing, he has a crappy microphone. She's like, well, he should let me win the $100,000 so I could buy better equipment.
Oh, great.
That's a good point, Phil. Listen, you're probably going to win it, so.
All right, pal. Thanks a lot. Tomorrow's the last day.
Hey, Phil.
Yeah, tomorrow's it.
Campton, Kentucky.
Okay.
Campton, Kentucky.
All right, Phil. Thanks a lot. How the hell has this guy gotten in 5 times?
Dude, listeners
He should get a robe, the 5-timer club or something. Seriously.
The old SNL jacket.
Yeah, get Lorne Michaels on the phone. I need a 5-timer robe. Yank it off that Martin Short guy. All right, 9:45 at the MJ Morning Show. Oh, this is so... Love is in the air. Dum 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 dum. Love is. Justin Trudeau is crazy about Katy Perry. Justin Trudeau thinks that Katy Perry is the perfect woman.
You know what? For a little while, I bet she is.
When they're doing it, guess what he wants Katy to sing? Firework!
Really?
I don't know. No, but seriously.
Not Teenage Dream?
Oh,
Not Teenage Dream.
That's creepy.
California Girls,
Yeah.
Teenage Dream.
I mean, really?
So hot it melts your popsicle, right? Oh, I
That's
kissed a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's other ones besides Firework.
Yeah,
that
former
really-
Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has fallen head over heels for Katy Perry, according to Page 6. He's crazy about her and thinks she's the perfect woman, says a source. They are simpatico on everything, including politics, kids, and French food.
Justin Trudeau and Katy Perry.
Come here, try my snails. My escargot.
Well, it normally doesn't look like a snail, but the water was very cold.
Oh.
They were seen on a boat, Michelle.
Pop the snail in your mouth, KT.
Where?
All right, so they made their first public appearance together, I guess this past week.
Listen, I'm not going to lie. I'm rooting for these two. I don't know much about Justin Trudeau because he was like, president of America's hat, Canada.
Exactly.
That's all Canada is.
I know.
America's. We were like a little ball
No,
cap.
he was not president.
What was he?
Prime Minister.
Okay, whatever.
Whatevs.
Junior King. I don't know how things work in Canada. But listen, I like Katy Perry.
Yeah.
We were commenting earlier, just a couple of weeks ago, we were commenting on what a tough year she's had.
She has had a tough year. You're right.
Concert sales were a little slow. People kind of mocked her for going up in space in the Jeff Bezos Wiener rocket.
The pretend astronaut.
Yeah, so we were making a little bit of fun of her, and she's been getting a lot of guff. And
Yeah,
even,
you know what? There was a hater club.
Yeah.
And remember, I was defending her.
You always point out how nice she was.
I like Katy Perry. Katy Perry is a very nice woman. She was great to my daughter, Chloe, backstage years ago at the Ice Palace with
Sure.
Michelle in tow. And Michelle, Chloe still has the picture of her and Katy Perry backstage.
So we wish her nothing but
Absolutely.
happiness.
Now, let me ask you a question. What happened between Justin Trudeau and his former wife? Do you know what happened?
Well, they got divorced.
I know, but what happened? I just want to
She-
avoid the issue with Michelle.
She emigrated to Iceland.
Do you know? Can you look at what happened? What happened to Justin Trudeau and the ex-wife? What caused the split? Now he's hooked up with Katy Perry.
He's calling his ex-wife and thanking her.
If I ever split with Michelle, I'm clearly going to hook up with Chastity Bono.
Maybe she will.
So what happened? Do you know?
It
You
just
look
says
it up?
that they were private and kind of like the relationship just sort of ran its course. Really, it was challenged because of his public, public life.
Because of being the Prime Minister
Right.
of Canada?
Right. I don't remember reading anything about like him having an affair or her having an affair when this happened. I think they announced it
yeah.
and they kept everything pretty quiet.
After 18 years, they announced their end of the marriage. Many meaningful and difficult conversations. They did not provide extensive details.
We got to move on to Dr. Phil.
You're worthless and uninteresting. You need serious, serious help. You don't have the balls. You are
a bum, a loser, a lowlife, and worthless.
You crazy bitch. I'm going to take you down.
All right, Dr. Phil, ladies and gentlemen.
I love everything about that guy, man. He's great.
He's accused of deleting incriminating texts.
Mm-hmm.
He's involved in some bankruptcy deal right now.
Dr. Phil.
Yeah, exactly. Dr. Phil, what is going on here? What are you doing?
Are you going bankrupt?
You're a worthless slut.
That was one of his things. He said, that's not MJ talking. That's Dr. Phil.
Oh, yeah, don't look at me.
That's what
with a
Dr.
side eye.
That's what Dr. Phil actually told the judge.
Yeah, Dr. Phil's bankruptcy is not going as planned. A Northern Texas judge ruled that Dr. Phil McGraw's Merritt Street Media Company assets will undergo a Chapter 7 liquidation instead of a Chapter 11, which is a reorganization due to concerns of alleged wrongdoing. U.S. bankruptcy judge, blah, 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 said in his Tuesday ruling that this is largely due to suspicion about Dr. McGraw improperly filing for bankruptcy following alleged incriminating text messages. McGraw's denied several accusations.
What's the incriminating text messages?
We don't know because he deleted them.
Yeah. So there's some kind of bankruptcy deal, obviously, with his what?
He is uber crazy, ridiculous, wealthy from his syndication money and all of his books and all of his stuff. He opens a company and the company's going bankrupt. It's a move. It's not
right. And that's what happened. Like
he's not broke.
He tried to file Chapter 11 to reorganize, and the judge said, "No, you're trying to circumvent the system. We're going to just collapse you. You're Chapter 7, and you're going into liquidation."
Yeah, he's not.
But how much of Dr. Phil's personal net worth was tied up in this media company? I don't think you
Probably
have
not much at all.
I don't think you have bank statements of Dr. Phil.
How do people open businesses? You open a business, you don't pour your personal life savings into it.
Yes, a lot of people do. Yes, they do.
But he is not a lot of people. He's opening up a production company.
So where do you think he gets funded? He probably funded the production company. So he's probably put money into it to keep it afloat.
Have you ever heard of this Merit Street Media?
That's the name of his media company.
Sure. So let's say put $300,000 into it, right?
I think he
loses money.
He's already opened up a new place. That's called Worthless Slut Productions. Right?
I'm looking forward to some of the things they can produce.
Yeah, but he's accused of like deleting messages that were incriminated. I mean, could that be contempt of court? Anyway, Dr. Phil, they say that Dr. Phil was involved in gangster moves.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, all kinds of crap.
When you think of a gangster, you think of Dr. Phil.
What does he do now? What does Dr. Phil do these days?
He started this new network. That was his whole thing. He started a new TV network called Merit Street Media.
And that fell apart.
Okay. And I think he did invest probably a significant portion of his own money to start it, to launch it.
Yeah.
And so,
So I don't know how much of his net worth was tied up and how much is going to dissolve in a Chapter 7 liquidation.
I'm stuck eating Dinty Moore beef stew for dinner because I can't afford anything else.
Then Rosie O'Donnell asking for prayers for daughter Chelsea. You know that Rosie O'Donnell's daughter, this Chelsea, she's had like all kinds of drug issues and personal problems.
Oh, didn't we have pictures of her like in a rehab and she kind of wrote Rosie off?
Yeah, well, listen, now Chelsea's been sentenced to prison.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Chelsea, who's 28, addicted to drugs, all kinds of probation violations, and now Rosie O'Donnell went to social media earlier this week asking for prayers for her oldest daughter, Chelsea, sentenced to prison for violating terms of her probation on drug charges. And also, weren't there like some kids involved as well?
I think. Was it that Chelsea has a grandbaby?
But remember, Chelsea, like her pictures, like there are all kinds of meth sores all over her face and everything.
Look at that. Fester just had it up.
Oh, yeah, there it is. That's a mugshot of her, and she's got like meth scabs all over her face.
Mm.
Yeah, it's terrible.
All right.
So now Rosie's asking for thoughts and prayers.
T's and P's to Rosie's kid.
Yeah, there we go. We got to roll. We got to get the heck out of here. I want you to have a phenomenal Thursday. Michelle and I offer a little workout. You know, the couple that works out together stays together.
Oh.
Yeah, look at that. So we're gonna go work off some steam right now. Folks, have a fantastic day. We'll see you back here tomorrow for the Friday show, the Halloween program, here on 104.7 FM Q105. Do me a favor. Let's be careful out there.
The Q105 app is your connection to all the big contests. Powered